we'll chat. And just have it off, but we can do that, so. Oh, that here. What they said about you yesterday from our when we were yesterday. One of the markets, they can just talking about how who we're like marketing to. Yes.
Without telling me.
Yes, exactly. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's here.
We're here. And we are already silly.
We're already silly this morning, you guys. We've got our drinks in hand.
I've got
Is yours water?
Yeah.
Did
My monster's upstairs.
Oh, she brought some monster.
I gotta
for
drink
the
my
fridge.
water first, right?
I went and got a big soda today. This is a Utah thing, big sodas. I don't know if anybody out there watches reality TV, but big sodas is definitely a Utah thing.
Yeah, and I am anti-Utah things.
She's not entirely. Well, yes.
Yes.
She's
Should we introduce
soda? Yes, we should introduce ourselves.
I'm Keisha, and I work with Caterpillar. And
I'm Melody. I also work with Caterpillar. We've been working with Caterpillar for about 8 years now, and we're super excited. We are in my home studio here.
Yes.
And we're excited to be together. We go live often, and rarely are we able to be
in the same spot.
But
it's going to be fun because I think we have a little more fun when we're together.
Yes.
We want it to be fun for you guys. You guys, this is, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it's the beginning. We've got so much going on today.
We have so much fun happening today.
Yes.
So we're going to do a little intro here, and then we're going to do a little product demo, and then we'll get in with our first presenter.
Our presenter should be joining us soon.
Yes.
And then we'll get this ball rolling.
Caffeine-free Diet Coke with Okay, explain to me caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So my mother used to drink that all the time. She was a Diet Coke fiend growing up when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And then as she got older, she switched to caffeine-free Diet Coke. And I'm like, there's no sugar. There's no caffeine.
The host muted us.
Why is that so good? They can hear us though, right?
Can they? Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, they're taught. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You guys can hear us, right? Yes? Yes, there's sound. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
okay,
I don't know what that is.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, anyway.
We have weird notifications, so we're just trying to make sure all the cameras are aligned. And
we're not used to all the space shuttle things going on. Uh-oh.
You did it.
I did it already. We're not used to all of the space shuttle things going on around us. But there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so somebody said in California they do
so she's
on too.
Yeah, they do. She's on nitro. That's why she can't have the caffeine or the sugar, which is great. And you should take care of yourself with that. Absolutely.
I drink caffeine-free Diet Coke. You can sleep peacefully at night.
See, that's a good thing too. But I guess for me, I was never a lover of the flavor of Diet Coke.
And neither was I.
I just never was. And so to me, I'm like, if you don't get the sugar and you don't get the caffeine.
I liked regular Coke.
Regular Coke.
Still do like
I do sometimes
Coke.
like regular. I was a Dr. Pepper girl growing up, but
and I used to be Mountain Dew like she is.
I'm a Mountain Dew still. Yeah.
But now my vice is Monster.
Now she drinks Monster, which she likes to
jumped.
tease me. She likes to tease me about my big giant Mountain Dew, but then she drinks Monster.
I do,
which is basically the same thing, just condensed into a smaller package.
Yes.
So,
but when it's cold, you guys will see my Monster today.
It'll be here in a little
while. I have
while.
to get the water down first.
I told you guys yesterday, those of you that were here yesterday, she's really good at following her plan. She's really good at that. She says, I get water in the morning and then I can have my Monster. If I don't finish the water, I can't have my Monster.
Even Mr. Melody was like, why are you putting that in the fridge? Why aren't you drinking it?
I'm like, my husband upstairs.
I said, well, I have to drink water first. He's like, why? I'm like, because that's my plan.
We're not big water drinkers in my house at all.
I know. I hope I can fill that up for later.
You can.
Okay, good.
Oh, we have plenty of water here. We don't drink it. So we've got it for you.
All right, you guys. So we are just going crazy.
We're going nutty here. So we are here for day one of the Handmade Collective. And
welcome everybody.
Yes.
Again,
this is day one of 3 days live. If you're not able to join us live, that is okay. It will live on our YouTube channel after the fact, and you can go watch it later, which we know a lot of you do. We know there's a lot of views that go to the YouTube later. So we have 2 YouTube channels. You can either look up Caterpillar or Nook and Notion. Either of those 2 YouTube channels are streaming right now. We're streaming on our Facebook page. So we want to say welcome to all of you guys, wherever you're watching from. We have a fun-filled 3 days planned for you. And we're starting today. I think we should we start with a prize?
You guys, what do you think? Should we start with a giveaway?
Should we start with a giveaway?
The handy dandy little spin wheel.
We have our spin to win here.
Let's do a spin to win.
Should we start?
Why not? Yeah, let's do a spin to win, you guys. You guys ready for it? Look at that. Look at all that stuff we have on there. Whoa. The light board turned on.
We have a lot of prizes here for our spin to win. Well, that kind of blocks all the light, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so that was funny. Never mind. I will keep doing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you a question. I'll put it right here for now.
Okay.
We're gonna ask you a question. And then we're gonna put a number in the chat to answer the question. And all the numbers in the chat will be entered into the giveaway. And then you just need to send us an email to support@caterpillar.com. Let us know what you won, and then we can get the prize shipped off to you.
Hello, Robbie.
And so, Robbie's here. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Hi, Robbie.
Okay. So I think I need to get it off my notebook. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're going to spin to win. Are we ready?
Should we ask the question first? Or
should we see
spin?
what we're...
Oh, let's see what we're going to win.
Let's see what we're playing for.
Okay.
A $50 gift card.
Do you want me to write them down?
Timing. Sure. Perfect timing for that.
Distracted.
Okay. So I do get distracted. Okay. So for the question, I want you guys to put a number 1 in the chat if this is your first Handmade Collective, and a number 2 in the chat if this is not your first, second, third, fourth, whatever.
Third, fourth,
ones and twos, both will be entered. Put a number 1 if it's your first time, number 2 if it's not your first time. And I want to see how many newbies we've got here and how many people have been here before. And we're so excited. And we will send you an email with a gift card code. And that's actually kind of the perfect starting gift, because I want to explain really quick the sales that we have going on on our website for the Handmade Collective. We have on the Handmade Collective right now a buy more, save more sale going on. So you can kind of pick and choose whatever products that you have already. If you've got stuff already, there's something you've been waiting for. You want to add some accessories. You want to do anything that the more you buy, the more you automatically save in your shopping cart. So if you spend $100, you're going to get $10 off of your shopping cart. If you spend $200, you're going to get $25 off of your shopping cart, and so on and so on and so on. So the more you spend, the more you save on your shopping cart. And that will happen automatically. No coupon code needed, nothing like that. It will just happen in your shopping cart automatically. However, if you guys signed up as a VIP for this event, and if you haven't yet, you still can. All you need to do is give us your email address, and then you will get a coupon code to your email that you can use on top of the buy more, save more promotion that's already going on.
Yes.
So you can add an additional discount to that. If you choose to sign up as an elite, that is still available as well, because that gives you all of the extra perks for the rewatch. You'll get an even bigger discount code to your email, and that you can stack on top of the buy more, save more as well. You can't stack the VIP and the elite coupon codes, but you can put one in and make your buy more, save more an even better deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So,
and you get a fat quarter bundle bag.
If you sign up as a VIP, we're going to go over the fat quarter bundle bag probably a little bit later. Should we just do it right now?
I mean, if people are signing up for the VIP, you need to know
you need to know that you are going to get a free fat quarter bundle bag. You're going to get a gift card for a free fat quarter bundle bag with purchase. And you can add that to it as well. And we're going to show you more about the fat quarter bundle bag a little bit later.
We will. Sorry, we're just doing a lot of housekeeping right now.
Got
making
a lot
sure
of
that you guys all know what's going on and how you can benefit the very best.
Yes. So Eric, let us know who wins the $50 gift card.
Ones and twos.
Eric's just going to his eyes are closed. He's going to randomly choose. He's going to pop it on the screen. I can't see it. Beth
Strachan. I might have murdered your last name. I apologize.
Beth Strachan
5279.
Beth.
Congratulations, Beth.
Beth, I need you to send an email to support@caterpillar.com and mention that it was the $50 gift card, our first giveaway of the day, and we will get that off to you so that you can use that this week during our Handmade
and then you're halfway to 100, and then you can save more. Because once you get to 100,
then you're halfway there already. Yes, exactly.
Beautiful. Yay!
So that's like you spend $100, you're actually only spending 40 because you're going to get 10 off already, and then you get the $50 gift card. Guys,
you guys,
girl math.
Love it.
We love it. Uh-oh. You tracked.
There's the hallway.
There's our hallway.
Come back. Come back.
We have a problem for those of you that are new. We have a problem with the tracking.
Sorry,
we're gonna bring it back. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Stop.
I wish we
stop.
Okay, you guys.
Okay,
we will not do this all day.
We're so sorry.
Her camera is a little touchier than my camera.
Stop.
Too. Anyway,
we'll try to stop that. So yay. Okay.
Yay. Okay. So that was fun. That was our first spin to win.
Congrats, Beth.
But don't worry, as you keep watching, you have more chances to win all day long.
We're going to spin all day long.
Do it whenever we feel like it.
Yes. We do want to talk about some bundles. Now, the other thing that we do at Caterpillar is we like to bundle products together. And that is honestly, if you're looking for products, you don't know which to get for what, we like to put them in a bundle so that it makes sense. And it's a good thing, it's a good.
And they're kind of like our recommendations, the way we use the products.
Yes. And those bundles, they're the Handmade Collective bundles. They are already on sale.
Tracy. It's just the camera for newbies.
You would think we wouldn't still be newbies
by now,
but they're already on sale. So that's the thing about the bundles. Now you can, any of the products on our website, single, whatever, any of the Caterpillar products on our website qualifies for that buy more, save more.
Yes.
Discount, automatic discounts. But the bundles that we put together for this event are already on sale. Plus you get the buy more, save more. Plus if you're VIP, you can use your coupon code as well. I'm going to try to stop it now since it hasn't moved for a minute.
And if you are an elite, you can use that coupon code that you received because that's a special coupon code.
Stop.
But there is still time to sign up to become an elite. So you
or
can
VIP,
get,
yes.
Either one, VIP or elite. So we're going to try to show the first
We're going to try to show the first bundle without us getting on a roller coaster here. So we decided to show our biggest and best bundle first because go big or go home.
I mean, why not? Let's
start big. So the first bundle we're going to show you is our Ultra bundle. And
there's a few parts to it.
We're going to say this a lot. It's one of our favorite things.
It is.
It's one of our favorite things. Just the sheer size of it.
Size, you guys, this thing is 19 by 26.
Yes.
So if you don't know about Caterpillar, if you're new here, we sell LED light boards that come with self-healing cutting mats. So it's kind of hard to see from this camera angle. We're going to turn it to our overhead camera soon so you can actually see it in action. But all of our light boards have different levels of light. So look how bright that is. It's so bright. This is the brightest.
You know what? Tell me if any of you guys have your workspaces in the basement, your creative spaces in the basement. I do. We're in the basement. I don't use it on the brightest very often anymore.
Don't you?
No, because it's like too bright down there.
It is. It's really bright. I mean, we have lights shining on us, and this is still lighting us up. Like, oh, look how pretty we look.
You do look really cute when the light comes from below. It glows your
But
stuff.
you can adjust that, like Melody said. If it's too much bright, then you can dim it down to do it however much you need.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because you can take the mat off and you can use it just like a light box. So if you perchance are doing any of your applique tracing, pattern tracing.
Eric, do you want to flip the
piecing,
camera to the overhead?
and see, we're going to see that this is going to be a little bit too bright to show on the camera. So I'm going to dim it down just a smidge.
Is your volume on?
Nope.
Oh, your mic on. Your mic was on.
Oh, my mic was
Sorry about that.
Sorry. This is our first day. So as you can see, let's see if we can. There we go. See how you can see? You can do all of your tracing. Anything that you may have held up to a window or a glass door on your back patio, now you can do that right here on the board. And because it's 19 by 26, this is a pretty big pattern. So she can have her whole entire pattern sitting out, and it's not going to move around because she's holding it down, and she can do all of her tracing. Oh, she just moved it around. Look at you.
Well, that's because I don't want to use it all.
Oh.
What I need to do over here, though. These are the ones I need to do. Anyway.
Yes, the opposite ones.
Yes.
Anyway, you can trace all of your patterns. If you are a garment sewer and you need to trace patterns, you can use this to do all those tracing, because sometimes you want to adjust those sizes.
Right. That's the thing. Like, I used to be a garment sewer all the time. And when you would buy a pattern and you would cut the size you need, you lost all the other sizes.
Right.
When this came out and you could start tracing those sizes, then you have the multiple sizes, which is amazing. Yeah.
And you can use your colored pencils. You can use expo markers. Just do not use a permanent marker.
Yes.
And it will wipe right off.
Yes.
And this is really easy to clean because it's made out of plexi acrylic. It's very durable. It's got a little bit of flexibility. So it's very durable. It's not glass. But the best part is all of our light boards actually come with a self-healing cutting mat. So now there is a little bit of a grip surface, that's on the back. So what that's going to do is it's going to be able to keep the mat from moving on the board. So it's not going to slip around when you're using your rotary blade. But now you've got all of this space so you can cut out pretty much anything you want. Typically we're cutting fabric, but some people cut paper, vellum, vinyl, pictures. Some crafters are cutting out their pictures. You can do that on here because it is a self-healing mat. So any of your favorite rotary blades or X-Acto knives are going to work on top of this light board.
Will you hand me some fabric?
I would be happy to hand you some fabric. How about some green fabric?
How about some green fabric? The thing that's so great about it is that when you are using this mat to square your pieces up, and you're using the grid lines on the mat. I don't know about everybody. Everybody does it a little different, and every way you do it is fine. When you are squaring up and using the grid. Okay, we're squaring up, we're using the grid. If you can see there, I don't know how close you guys can see those lines.
Maybe
but
bring it back a little bit.
You can see
right there.
If you're off your lines, right? Like here, obviously we're crooked, but you can see through that light, the tiniest little bit, you can see if you're off. So you can square it up. Now, for those of you that like to just use your rulers for measuring, which I do when I'm doing smaller pieces, not so much when I'm doing bigger pieces, but when I'm doing smaller pieces, that's what I do. So if I need a bunch of like 1.5 inch squares or 2 inch squares, you can see, like if I'm working for 1.5 inches right here, I can see like, oh my gosh, I can see I'm crooked by just the tiniest.
And she's usually crooked all the time.
I usually am, but not so much anymore because seeing with that light, because let's turn that light off.
Okay.
We're going to turn that light off. And this is how you're normally doing it.
Yeah.
And if you're off by a little bit, you can't really tell.
Right. You can't. And there's shadows. Like you're going to cause shadows as you lean over to trying to line up your ruler.
Yes. But with that light on,
Now you can see you're off by a little bit.
I can see that I can make you exactly. You can make that adjustment and you can make sure you're exactly right on. So the precision that you can get when you're piecing stuff together on top of this light board is phenomenal.
It is.
It's phenomenal. So this is the Ultra that comes in this bundle. It's like Keisha said, it's 19 inches by 26 inches. Your fat quarter can fit on it. So it's really great for your bigger projects.
Yes.
There's more that comes with this.
Yes. In this bundle.
This bundle.
I just want to point out one thing about our light boards. All of our light boards, the mats actually cover the entire light board. So when you're doing the cuts, you can continue that cut all the way to the edge of the board. You don't have to worry about damaging that edge of your board.
Right. You could cut over the lighted area.
Yes.
Like it's not, the lighted area is 17 by 24, but the cutting mat is 19 by 26.
Yeah. So if your fabric kind of hangs over or your ruler hangs over, don't worry.
That is okay.
It's not going to damage your board.
Now,
do we have a question? Do you have a self-healing mat without lines? Would be awesome for paper piecing work.
Funny you should ask. We absolutely do.
We do.
I don't think I have one here. The big one. I don't think I have a big one here. Do you have a big one here?
I have a big one
at home. I don't have a big one here, but I do have
the smaller one.
The smaller one here. I do have the smaller one here. This is for our smaller light boards, but we do have one for the bigger one as well.
Yes.
So if you go to the website and you look up gridless, both of them will show up.
Yeah.
There's an ultra one and then there's a smaller one. So yes, we do, because it's so great for paper piecing.
It is.
We do have that. That is available. So let's talk about
the other accessories in
the accessories that come with it.
Okay.
Let's do the glass first.
Okay.
So in this,
where's the other one?
I have them both.
Okay. In this bundle, the Ultra bundle, we are going to give you.
I'm going to move this.
So we make a glass mat. So this is an additional mat that you can use on our light board. The only light board you cannot use it on is the mini.
Yes.
So you can use it on our classic model, our premium model, and our Ultra model. On the Ultra, it's only going to fit on half of the board. But in this bundle, our Ultra bundle, you're actually going to get 2 pieces of glass, which is going to cover the entire lighted area of your Ultra.
Yes. Now, why do you want to have
glass?
Why do you need glass? Now, the glass is a great general crafting mat because it's tempered and treated. It's super durable and it doesn't scratch. So you can use hot glue. You can use paint. You can use glitter. You can use ink. You can use all that and it cleans up really easy.
It does. You can just take it to the kitchen sink.
Yes.
Or you can scrape it off. Like say you're doing something with fusible or something with glue or paint. Sometimes I leave my paint on there. You can use an X-Acto knife and scrape it off because it is glass. It's kind of like your glass stovetop.
Yes.
And the grid lines we've etched on the back side. So you're never going to scrape those off. So you're always going to have those.
Yes. And the reason Keisha mentioned the glass stovetop is because these will take the heat of an iron. So if you are doing your applique pattern right on here, you can iron your pieces directly. Oh, I should have opened this already. Apologize.
Yeah, she's just getting there. But what we've done is so we put the glass on top of the light, and then we put our applique pattern on top of the glass. And here's our base fabric. She's laid down the base fabric, but see how you can see that pattern?
Yep.
So now we're going to be able to put the pieces exactly where we want them and iron them on. Now that this is hot, it turned off.
Now that, because it sat there for too long. I didn't take the fusible off the back yet, but that's okay. But you can iron.
You can iron right on here.
Yes.
You guys, we did applique because we have monthly challenges.
Yes, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. But for one of our monthly challenges, we did applique. And we included you guys in our applique. And this is mine that's still in progress. I did all the applique right here on the glass mat, on the 2 glass mats on the Ultra because it fit. It's a big one. It would have been a little bit harder if my light board was smaller.
Right. And you can do it. Listen, if you have a smaller light board and you don't have a glass mat, by all means get one. If you have a bigger light board and you have 1 glass mat, you can still make it work.
Yes.
You can still move it around. But we added 2 glass mats to this bundle because when we were making these appliques,
it was perfect to have the 2 glass mats.
It was so perfect to have the 2 glass mats. We loved it so much.
Make sure they're all down. Don't want to lose any pieces because I
hasn't
have not quilted it yet. I'm too scared.
This one hasn't been quilted yet. And so they can peel up a little bit when you move it around too much. But anyway, so that is included. So you get the Ultra, you get the 2 glass mats. But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
We also are including our rotating cutting mat. This is our swivel. This is our rotating mat. And look at that, guys. It's translucent like our cutting mats are. So you can use it right on top of your light board.
We have a question. Can
Yes.
the glass mat go on top of the cutting mat? Yes.
Yes, it can.
It can go on top of the light board itself, or you can also do it on top of the mat.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You
Because there's feet on the bottom of
Yes.
each glass mat that kind of keep it up off of the mat. And the heat will disperse throughout the piece of glass and not hurt your cutting mat or your light board.
Yes. Oh, I let somebody borrow mine in a paper piecing class. I thought
I was selling her on the product. She
she
ruined
ruined mine. She
Oh.
sprayed it with starch and cut without the mat. Oh, Susan, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Susan. That's
The trauma of crafting, the trauma of quilting.
I feel like she
swear.
should buy you a new.
I feel like she should buy you. I think she should buy you the bundle. So our rotating cutting mat that comes with this, it's translucent, so you can use it on top of the light. You can also just use it on top of a table. Either way is totally fine. It spins on a ball bearing. So you guys see how easy that spins? The thing about rotating mats that I have found is either they don't spin well,
Right, or they're wobbly.
or they spin too much.
Yeah.
And then when you try to cut, they keep spinning on you, which
Yes.
nobody wants that.
No.
So this one does spin really well, but it also has little stoppers all around the edges. So when you put pressure down to cut, it doesn't keep cutting.
Which is so nice.
It's so nice. So when you need to do your squares, you can cut, you can turn, you can cut, you can turn, you can cut, you can turn. You don't have to pick it up. You
No.
don't have to move anything.
It stays right
It
where you
stays
want
right where you are. You don't have to move your body. You don't
No.
have to twerk
You
your
don't have
arms
to
all
go
around.
all the way around
All
your
of that.
table.
And then the cutting mat is also, it's 6 millimeters thick, which is really thick for cutting mats. So you can actually cut on both sides of that if you want.
You get a little more longevity out of it.
Yeah.
which
And
I
then we
like.
also do, you do. And then we have replacement mats as well. So if you do ever need a new mat, because let's face it, we all go through our mats at some point, you don't need a whole new system. You can just get a replacement mat with it, which is really nice too. Because
Yes.
some of those ones are just, that's all they are.
Yeah, you can only use the one side.
One and done kind of
And
thing.
then you have to buy a whole new unit. But this one, it's the 2 pieces. So you just have to buy that replacement mat
Yes.
if needed.
Yes. Now there's one more piece. Eric, you want to flip the camera back around? I'm going to try to stop it from
Everything
tracking.
fell. Oh, please.
Why won't it stop?
I don't know. This is it, right?
Yes. There was one more piece for this ultra bundle, and that is who's it tracking?
It's tracking you.
Me?
So
Okay.
here, hold the mat or
I'll
hold
hold
the
it
bag
back.
up there.
There's one more for the ultra bundle, and that's the storage bag to put everything in. You guys look how big it is.
You guys, all of these pieces are going to fit in this bag,
Yes.
and it's padded all the way through, so it's going to protect your board and
Yes.
your mat and your swivel and your 2 pieces of glass.
Everything will fit in. there.
Everything.
It's so big. And it's a nylon canvas, so if you spill, you can clean it up really easily.
This
I-
one spills.
I never spill. I
She
always spill.
always spills.
And then you have a full front pocket for
Yeah, that's almost as big as the board. So you can
rulers
put
or
your
other
rulers,
mats or patterns or fabrics or
fabric.
anything like that.
Yes.
And there's a pocket here at the bottom for power cords, rotary cutters,
Now it's tracking me.
things like that. I know I tried to find you because I left. Now it's coming back. It has a briefcase handle and it comes with a shoulder strap as well.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. With a shoulder strap as well.
Yes. Padded.
Padded shoulder strap.
That's important.
It is
If
because
you've ever carried it through an airport.
it's important. It also
This
has a
girl.
little tab right here. So this you can slide on your rolly cart.
Or it will take a little bit. Sorry, I have an itch in my eye.
You can hold on
I
to it if you're
apologize.
using the shoulder strap
Yeah,
and
if you're
take some of the
carrying
weight
it
off of
somewhere,
your
say
shoulder.
you have to travel somewhere, or like we have, like I said, we've
What just
taken it
happened?
on the airplane before.
What just
I
happened?
don't know. Anyway, I'm still here. I'm just not in the view. It can take some weight off of your shoulder. So you can hold this little tab right there and kind of take weight off of your shoulder.
Yes.
We'll
What is
try to-
happening?
Eric, maybe move the camera to the other camera while Melody figures out this one camera. That way we can just show the ultra and we can show the bag. Lay
Well,
the bag down.
and there's a Tracy mentioned a little something that I didn't say yet.
Well, here, lay
and
the
the-
bag real quick so they
Oh, so you
the
can
bag.
see how big the
Yeah.
bag is. Yeah, that's right.
There's the bag. It's a great bag. And if you happen to buy, I don't know, Christmas decorations while you're out traveling, this bag will come in handy to bring them home.
You know, it actually does because it's padded. It's really nice. And you can carry it on the plane.
You can.
Well, if you carry it on the plane, you want to ask them to stick it in the closet, but it can go on the plane.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Tracy asked about magnets.
yes. So grab this for me, would you?
Yes, ma'am.
So so we have these little things. These are accessories. They're not included in this bundle, but we have these little accessories, you guys, that make things so great. So if you're working on your project, there's nothing worse than when you're working on your applique project and something slips, right? How many times has that happened for you guys? Something slips
Slides
around, the
just a
fabric
little bit.
moves just a little bit, and everything's off just a little bit. We have these little self-adhesive magnetic plates. They come in a little pack like this. They come in a little pack of 6. Now, this part is adhesive, but if you don't remove that and don't make it sticky, you can set this underneath your glass mat, and you can use a magnet to hold it down. Did it happen?
Yes.
You can use a magnet to hold it down. So I like to do a couple of them on the edges. And so these are sew tights. These are just sew tights magnets.
We're just showing that pretty much any
magnet
strong magnet will work on
and
there.
then it'll stay in place and it's not going to keep moving while you're doing it.
And the nice thing about these is you don't have to actually, you can adhere them down to like the back of your board if you want to, but I suggest not doing that because you can move them. And put it under here. Sorry, on the swivel. And now you can also hold stuff down on your swivel as well.
Yes.
So they're actually really useful for all different products.
Yeah, you could set them on the back of your regular cutting mat if you don't stick it down. You can set it on the back of they're really strong. Your swivel, like she said, you could use it to hang stuff. They're great. They're so great.
They are great.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me at the last show if they can use the magnets on your, I think it's the embroidery machine or maybe the long arm that actually comes with magnets because you can use it on that machine. Those will work on here too.
Oh,
yeah.
Beauty.
I didn't know really what she was talking about, but no audio.
No, I think we're better. I plugged it back in. Can everybody hear us still? Oh, okay. There's audio. Okay. As long as everybody can still hear us. Sorry. Yeah. So that is our ultra bundle, you guys.
Yes. And it's on sale.
It is on sale on the website. I don't know, Eric, can you put a sneaky link to it? Or that top QR code will take you to, oh my gosh, I just did it again. That top QR code will take you to our shop page for the Handmade Collective. We're doing good today, you guys. We're doing so good. But the bundle is already on sale.
Yes.
On the website. You can try to flip the camera back again. It still might be tracking, but if you can flip it back, Eric, that would be great. I
don't know. Is Eric gone? Did we lose Eric?
There's no image on the main camera. Oh, okay. Keep talking.
Okay. Anyway, hi. You guys, the bundle is on sale on our website. So you can go to Caterpillar.com or you can click on that QR code that's up in the corner. You're going to be able to go to our website. This bundle is on sale. And then if you've signed up to be a VIP, you're going to be able to use that special discount you got in your email to get an additional percentage off. And
wait, they probably can't hear us anymore.
I can hear you now. Lindsay says we can hear. Okay. And the more you spend, the more you save. So the first $100, you're going to get $10 off. $200, you're going to get $25 off. And so on and so on. It's all explained on our website. So you guys, this is a great time to get your Ultra. You're going to get your Ultra. You're going to get 2 glass mats. You're going to get the swivel, and you're going to get the case to put everything in it. The magnet plates are sold separately, but you can always add those to your cart if you want to add those as additional. So this is a great bundle. I can tell you guys from personal experience, as you saw, I was working on that sugar skull. Melody finished her sugar skull. I can see it over here. It's hung up. It's very cute. She quilted it and everything. She did a great job. But when you have those bigger projects, you're going to want to have the Ultra because it's got the most space. It's 19 by 26. And that is a great size because like Melody says, you can roll a fat quarter out on there. You can cut your longer strips. Like if you're doing binding and you got to do some really long strips, this is the best mat to be able to make sure that you're going to get those 2 inches or 2.5 inches, whatever you're working on. So yeah, it's amazing. And I don't know why the camera's not working, but we're still here. Hi. I'm so glad you guys are so patient with us.
Why is it not working?
I don't know. Should we change my camera to
Well, we can't right now.
be in front?
I don't
Anyway.
understand.
You guys, we have some great presenters that are going to be joining us pretty soon here. Yeah, she should probably be logging in pretty soon. I'll talk a little bit about her.
She's yeah.
Oh, yeah, she just got added. So she just came on. So I'm going to just kind of introduce her a little bit. Our first presenter, we met, I think you met her in Houston, but I met her in Chicago.
Yeah.
And she came over and talked to us and we like hit instant chemistry. Like she's so cute. She's so wonderful. Then she started showing us what she does. And then I was dying. I was absolutely dying. They are just the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And then she said, well, give me an image. Tell me something that you love. And I'm like, well, I love my dog. And so I told her what my dog looked like. She didn't even see a picture. And she created this pattern for my dog. So I love Miss Teresa so very much. Her name is Teresa Benson. She is the AI quilter, and she is going to do some fun stuff for us today. So Eric, maybe you want to bring her on half the screen. We can kind of say hi to her. It'd be better than our overhead camera. Hello, Teresa.
Hello, that is so delightful. Yes, it was so much fun to meet you. And I agree about the chemistry. It was phenomenal.
It was
awesome.
instant, wasn't it? He muted us. I'm sorry about that, Teresa.
See if you can
No
hear it.
problem. I muted myself wondering if it was my side, but I'm not
No,
sure.
no. It's totally us. We apologize so much, but welcome to the stage. I know a lot of people are excited to see what you have to show.
Yeah.
I guess should we just get going? Are you ready, Teresa?
Oh, come on. I was born ready. I love.
Yes, you are. Look at that girl. She's ready to go.
So I have a question for both of you. Is my web address reversed for you guys, or is it the correct direction?
It's reversed.
It's
It
reversed.
is reversed. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can flip it.
Okay.
And make that all better.
Great.
I'll do it on all my screens really quick. That way, you know,
There you go.
I want it.
Oh no. Yeah, we have really good technology going today. We're having a great time with it.
Are
if
you?
You're on the so no, it's been we're having a challenge today. On the bottom right corner with your little gear setting right there, if you click on that and then go to your camera settings, there's a little toggle at the bottom that you can
There you
flip.
go. There you go.
There we go.
She got it. Yeah,
perfect.
you got it.
Yeah, no, I can flip between all of these different little views. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, without further ado, we are going to let you take the stage. We're still here, so if you have any questions or whatever, if we get questions from anybody in the comments, we will let you know so you can answer those.
Please. And please
Yes.
also feel free to ask me questions as I go along because, you know,
Great.
this is my first handmade collective and I want to make it as worthwhile for everybody as possible. So
Yes, we're so glad you joined us. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay, take it away.
All
Take it
right.
Teresa.
away, Teresa.
Super. Thank you. Hi, everybody. As Keisha and Melody said, I am Teresa Benson, the AI quilter. I've been a quilter for quite some time. I'm originally from Iowa, and I actually didn't have quilters in my family. Most people were crocheters and knitters. And so it wasn't until I had left college and moved to Portland, Oregon, and I had a customer. So I have an electrical engineering background, and I was in the semiconductor industry at the time. And I had a customer who saw that I was young and, fresh out of school. And they said to me, Teresa, don't be like the kids who work for me. And I was like, oh gosh, what does that mean? And he said, for the last however long you've been getting gold stars, since kindergarten, and you don't know something, you learn it, you go through productive struggle, you master it, and then you get a gold star. He said, that's never going to happen in your professional life. So find yourself a hobby with a beginning, a middle, and an end that you can continually learn at. And for him, it was woodworking. And I was living in Portland, which at the time had the Fabric Depot, which is an amazing, amazing fabric shop that's no longer there. And then there was the Daisy Kingdom store downtown. And so I met a woman about my age who was also a quilter. And I thought, hey, so why not try quilting? And I've never looked back. And there have been, peaks and valleys in my learning, but along the way, I have had the opportunity to work with some amazing creators, and I also progressed in my professional career and moved into the artificial intelligence industry. And so it was there that I had the opportunity to look at some frontier AI models. AI has been around for 70 years. It's not new. It feels new. It feels scary. And that's actually a lot of what I do is I share with people who maybe don't know what artificial intelligence is. I share with them, what are the basics? How does it actually work? Is it really as scary as it seems? I address questions around ethics and environment. And while I was exploring some frontier models several years ago, I discovered this happy connection between technology and creativity. And that is using artificial intelligence to inspire our creative process. And with that, I developed some techniques to create images like the sundae behind me here, or these cherries, or over there is Wifey, the Bride of Frankenstein. And I've developed this technique that I'm happy to share with you today for creating adorable, wonderful quilts of any size. We're going to be making something that's about 18 inches. But here is Keisha's dog. Look at this adorable pumpkin. Oh my goodness. And so what I did is as Keisha said in the beginning, I met Keisha, and I'm going to take my glow tempered glass mat. We'll talk about why that is so awesome in a moment. I met Keisha, and we talked about her dog, and so I created an image first with AI, and then I took it into Adobe Illustrator, one of my favorite design tools, to start building out a map for how might I transform this into a quilt. And so what my process is instead of just working piece by piece, whatever happens to be top and next, I actually work from lightest to darkest. And the reason why we do that, and I'll come in just a little bit here, the reason why we do that is to avoid shadowing. And so I developed this technique after trying several different types of collage applique, and finding that I was not the best at following instructions. I'll be fully transparent with you every step of the way. And I started by trying the Swedish pattern paper method. Yeah, it's very popular. It works for a lot of people. But for me, it ended up sticking to the adhesive that I was using, and it was really opaque and difficult to see through. So then I tried the parchment paper method, and the parchment paper method was fine, but again, didn't follow instructions. And I used a type of adhesive that sticks to parchment paper pretty severely. And I actually have a couple quilts in my house that are full of parchment paper because I couldn't get it off the adhesive. And so I was thinking to myself, well, gosh, why am I having such a difficult time? Well, number one, I love to just jump in and try. And so I was realizing that maybe, if I were to pay a little bit more attention. But then I started thinking, you know what? There's got to be a simpler way. There's got to be a simpler way. And that way is using, number one, a light board like my Caterpillar Glow, which is amazing. And I actually was just telling my entire newsletter list about how much I love this thing. It's battery operated, so I can unplug it and I can go work on my project wherever I want in my house because I don't have to be tethered to the wall, and I don't iron anything until much later in the process. So anyway, I generate an image. I then take it into Illustrator. I assign color numbers to everything. If you've taken one of my anxiety-free color theory classes, you know how much I like organization and, mapping everything out ahead of time. And so everything is labeled. And so like we can see this says B02 or B01 or G24. And so it goes from lightest to darkest. And it makes it super straightforward for anybody to recreate whatever image from whatever pattern that they get from me. But here's where the game changer comes in. And, I first met Melody, I think it was Houston, or it might have even been the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. And she was telling me about this new thing that I didn't know Caterpillar had, and it makes everything magic. And that is this tempered glass. So I no longer use any kind of Swedish pattern paper or parchment paper. Instead, I do one of two things. I either work straight on this glass, which is wonderful because look at how transparent that is, right? I can actually see and read all of the numbers without any trouble. But the other thing that I can do is if I want to work with my iron, I can do that as well. So I can put my silicone mat. So instead of having parchment paper, then silicone, then the artwork, I can just go with the silicone mat and my tempered glass. And now as I work on my project, I can take my little iron and press and, secure things in place. I don't have to carefully and gingerly pick this whole thing up and take it over to my ironing board, then bring it back and make sure I line everything up. No, I can just do everything right here. So what does everything look like? Well, here, I'm going to go to this other camera and I'll show you what I mean. So this right here is piece A03. Can you see that? That's piece A03. And what I'll do is find piece A03 right here. It's right this little white part right on his muzzle. And so what I've done is every one of my patterns comes with all of the pieces printed out on light steam seam 2. And you simply peel off the back. You pick your fabric for every single color In this case, I mapped that all out before I, came here today. But you can see, and Keisha, I'm going to need to know the name of your dog so that I can update the name of this pattern. But what I've done is I've gone through and I've mapped fabric to every single color in this design. And so all we do is we follow the letters as we go along. So we'll start with the A fabrics, then we'll go to the B fabrics, the C fabrics, and so on. And so between my light board, that tempered glass, and this simple process where all we're doing is following along with the letters and numbers and matching them to the map. Look, I'm a 70s kid and I'm a huge fan of paint by number. It made me feel like an artist back in the day. And, there are so many amazing quilters out there doing amazing fabric art. And I wanted to empower quilters of every skill level to be able to create confidently, right? So for me, when I started learning about how I could combine this technology, artificial intelligence, with quilting, I knew I had to tell everybody. And so I wrote a book on how to generate images, how to use them, as your baseline for your fabric art. But then I thought, well, that's only one piece of the puzzle. Yes, it's an important piece, creating the image that you're going to use as the basis for your art, but there's also the pesky matter of being able to translate that into fabric, having a good understanding of value, right? Light, medium, and dark, understanding what goes well together, being able. So what we're going to do is start applying it. Here's our A03 right here. And so I'll just put that down right there. Being able to create these images and make adorable art of just about anything. If you follow me on Instagram or you've been to my website, you'll know about my Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust cross with Princess Diana, right? That was one of the very first ever quilts that I made that was inspired by the creativity that artificial intelligence allows. AI is scary, especially some of the applications for it. I know it is, and that's why I've made it my mission to make it understandable for quilters and creatives of all stripes. I know that the environment is also a massive concern for a lot of people. When they hear AI, they, first sort of balk at it. And so what I did is I went and did the homework. Yeah, I went and did the homework. I spent a few months doing research on the environmental implications of artificial intelligence and the data centers, that you hear so much about. And I put all of that into a white paper because I think it's so important for us as quilters and as creatives to be responsible stewards as well, right? We want to be responsible stewards for the earth and for the technology that we're choosing to wield. So what I'm going to do is cut out a few more of these bee pieces. And the Caterpillar Glow, though, I have to tell you, it's one of my absolute favorite things, you guys.
Hey, Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa,
We have someone who
couple
popped.
questions.
Sorry to interrupt. We had someone who popped a couple. We just wanted to ask a couple of questions for our viewers here.
Please.
Go ahead.
First of all, they want to know what kind of scissors you are using.
Oh, yeah. So I am using, these are from LDH. They are amazing. They are micro serrated. Yeah, they're micro serrated and they cut like a dream. If you haven't heard of LDH, I actually have another pair that I love too. They're bigger. They aren't micro serrated, but LDH, these things will cut through just about anything. Now, when I first am using Light Steam Seam 2, I use my paper scissors. But once I put it on fabric, then I switch over to these micro serrated blades. I don't know if you can really see, but there's itty bitty teeny tiny teeth all along here. And then this comfort grip that's kind of squishy.
Oh, nice.
Can you see that if I go like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have arthritis in my thumb. Apparently, according to the doctor, you can end up needing a thumb joint replacement at some point in your life. And who knew? And so these things are amazing. They're so nice and squishy.
Wow, that's
Now,
cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the other question somebody asked is, why do I need the silicone? Couldn't I just put it on the glass? Absolutely. Yes, you can put it on the glass. In fact, why don't I do that so that you guys can more clearly see what's going on? The cool thing about this is that you can apply it straight on the glass. Yeah. And when you do that, the ironing you can do straight on the glass as well. The one thing that I'll say is tempered glass. You never want to, even though it's tempered and even though it can handle the heat, you never want to like just set an iron and leave it here. We don't want to, the glass will ultimately heat up just like a Pyrex casserole or something else would. And we don't want to damage the light board, but it certainly makes that process a lot easier. The reason why we might not put something straight onto the glass is if you want to move quickly. The heat from your iron will heat up the glass. Again, it's tempered, so it is made to withstand having the iron right on it. But that means that the adhesive on the Light Steam Seam 2 will stay sort of soft a little bit longer. Yeah, because the glass is warm. Now, I want to just flip to this really quick. Can you see how the fabric is just sticking to my finger here? The cool thing about this product is that it's sticky whether I apply heat or not, unlike some other products out there where it's almost shiny and it will just sit on there. I can actually place this and I'm confident it'll stay there until I move it. Yeah, so I can pick this up and these pieces will not slide at all, which is really wonderful. So yes, you absolutely can do it straight on the glass. The silicone is sort of a hangover from, before I discovered the tempered glass from the Glow. So yeah, great question. What other questions are coming in, ladies? Anything else? All right. Oh, you're so welcome. Absolutely happy to help. So, Kesha, what is your dog's name, actually? I would love to know.
Yeah. Super good. All right. Thanks, Nathan. Kick.
My dog's name is Cora.
Cora. All right.
Yeah. And it's funny. I sent Eric a picture of her because I knew you were going to be doing this pattern. So maybe Eric can pop that. There she is.
There she is.
Oh my gosh. Look at that pumpkin.
That's the dog that inspired Teresa to make this beautiful pattern.
Yes, it is so. Oh, Cora. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. That just makes me so. Look at that happy face. It's just like the little happy face on my glass.
You guys keep in mind when Teresa made this pattern, I described Cora to her and she came up with it.
I hadn't ever seen a picture.
Yeah. It was so good. It was so good.
Oh, awesome. Well, good. I'm so glad.
She's a very sweet dog. She's very lovey. I am not. Listen, I don't hate dogs. I'm not a dog hater. I'm just not a dog lover. I don't have a dog. I've never had a dog myself, and I'm sure that would
Okay.
change things if I had a dog. But I adore Cora, and she's so sweet. She loves
She
me.
is
She comes
sweet.
and sits and
Right
next
by-
to me
puts
with
her
her
head
head
on
on
you.
my lap.
Yeah.
Love her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Oh my God.
It looks like we do have another question. Eric, you can take Cora off.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
How can I help?
Okay. Are you cutting out the pieces right on the lines, or are you leaving some paper for overlapping? That's a good question.
Oh,
Thank you for that
great
question.
question. Yeah, great question. So, let me see here. So, let me see if I can make that shot a little bit better. I will come over here and fix my controller if I can. No, I can't seem to. But can you see that, how I've cut outside the lines? So with the first colors that we're placing, like all of the light colors, what I'm doing is I'm cutting about 1/8 of an inch outside the lines. Now, when I very first started making my patterns, I didn't do that. When I very first started making my patterns, I actually made the pieces slightly bigger all throughout. And what I realized is everybody has a different comfort level when it comes to working with this adhesive. And so I wanted to, meet people where they're at. That's so important to me as a pattern maker. And so I instead provide an instruction that, yeah, you want to do about 1/8 of an inch outside, or a couple millimeters for our international folk, a couple millimeters outside the lines. And what that's doing is making it so that the future pieces that we're placing, those future pieces can grab onto something. Yeah. So for example, I just put down this B piece right here. Now, what I do is I'll work through all of my B's, all of my, A, B, C, D, etc. But if I wanted to, I could just work in this area. So I could go find my G fabric, and this is G17, this is K02, and just work in one section at a time. But for me, I just go through the alphabet. So I'll do all of my A's, do all of my B's, do all of my C's. And what you'll find as you get to the darker pieces, then those darker pieces have something to grab onto, and you can actually trim, and it's something that develops as you work on these projects. You can actually trim a little bit closer as a result, because now what you're doing is you're sort of refining the edges of your design. Yeah. And yeah, this whole, paint by number type system, I have found, has really allowed me a lot of creative freedom to try new things. Every one of my patterns ships with the paint palette that you saw. So something like this, right, which has the colors of the pattern as it was designed. But then what I do also, I can show you an example of, I'm working with my niece on a project right now. She has never sewn ever. And so I'm teaching her about value, right? Color gets all the credit in quilting, but it's really the value of the fabrics that adds dimension. And so all of my patterns come with this grayscale palette as well. And so then quilters who feel confident in color selection, well, what they can do is go ahead and, in this case, we made a monochromatic project, and it was all oranges. And so I was teaching my niece how to go from, super light to super dark, how to measure value, how to look at it, because that's what adds the dimension, like in these cherries, right? The fact that we can see the shadows in this, that comes from value. So yeah, that's a really important characteristic for any project, but especially when you're doing art quilts. let's see. So I'm going to work on these guys next. Little eyebrows. That's amazing that she has those little dots above her eyes, just like in this picture. I'm feeling inspired. Keisha, you're going to have to send me that picture of her so that maybe I can make a pour a 2 electric boogaloo for people who were around in the 80s and know what that reference is. Make a second version of the pattern. And maybe you and I can work on it sometime this summer if you feel up to it. I know you're beginning quilting a bit. So let's see, I'm going to go grab a straight pin from over here. So when you're working with adhesive like this, a little trick. So I want to peel this off. A lot of times it'll come straight off, no problem. But sometimes on these smaller pieces, it makes sense to take a pin and scratch in the middle of the piece. Yeah. And then if you bend the piece on that scratch, you can peel up from the center. And it's like magic. It just makes it so much easier to get that piece of paper off. So we're going to put B09 right here. And so you can see I'm just building this up using my paint by number system. And it's super straightforward, but you guys, I tell you what, up until just a few months ago, I was without this tempered glass mat. I had just heard about it from Melody and then finally, pulled the trigger and got one. And it has made absolutely all of the difference. And in fact, my niece has used this, the one who's never quilted before, never, for quilters who know, well, for everybody who knows, she didn't know that there were fabric scissors and paper scissors. And so that was lesson number 1 in Aunt Teresa's quilt shop. Yeah, it was these scissors never touch paper, ever, never. These scissors are okay for paper plus, adhesive plus fabric, and these are fabric only. So that was the most important lesson, I think, for any beginning quilter, right? Is which scissors to never allow to touch paper. And she has made, in fact, I'm going to show you something. She has made a couple projects with me here in my quilt room. This, I wonder if we can see it. This one is the latest and greatest. It is my pucker up pattern. So you can see it's like these cute little lips. And so this was her first adventure, fully on her own. And you can see the overlap. Yeah. And if you notice the overlap, it goes dark over light always, dark over light, dark over light. And the reason we do that is because once we take this away from that backlight, you no longer see that shadowing, and it makes it, awesome to turn into a pillow, a quilt, a medallion in the center of a quilt. You can do so much with these projects. So really, really fun. All right. So I'm just going to go along here. I don't actually iron until I've got a pretty significant mass of fabric
right now.
applied.
Teresa, we have a couple more questions if that's okay.
Oh, why do you not place the pieces on background fabric?
Yeah.
Okay, great question. So
yeah, thank you, Deb.
When you're working with a project like this, here, we'll use this one as an example. So, great question. When I worked on these cherries as an example, I did it on the glass first, and how they stay together. So I'm so embarrassed, but I'm going to tell you guys a story really quick. Okay.
We love stories.
We do. They know more about us than they should. So go, please.
Don't feel
By all
don't be
means.
embarrassed.
Yes.
So I mentioned how I was not very good at following instructions when I was very first learning how to make collage quilts, right? And so if you look at my Princess Diana quilt, for example, there's literal parchment paper in it because the adhesive I used stuck to the paper, and then I couldn't get the paper off, but I didn't want to redo what I had done, etc. So I started using a silicone mat until I found this gorgeous tempered glass, and just light steam too. So to answer the question about how does it all stick together? Well, what happens is we build up the image starting from lightest fabric to darkest fabric, and they stick to each other, right? Because this is adhesive. So this stuff will stick to my finger. And so it sticks to each other like a sticker. See that? See how it stays? Yeah. So what's nice about that is, let's say I'm working on this still, I can put this down and then go, oh gosh, I didn't want that there. I want it somewhere else. With other adhesive, the instant you set it, well, first off, it doesn't stay in one place. I can move this and it won't move because it's like a sticker right now. But secondly, with other ones, it has like a smooth back on it. And so if I were to pick this project up, because I've got a battery operated light board, hello, I can go anywhere I want in my home. Anyway, because it's sticky, right? I can pick it up, move it anywhere, but I can also pick this up and move it somewhere else. So if I didn't like the color I picked, no sweat off my back. Once I get the image to a good point, what do I mean by a good point? Well, let's look at our adorable pup. Okay. The glass goes to this part of her body. Yeah. So I will need to finish all of this, and then what I'll do is I'll take an iron and I'll press all of the pieces down. And to answer the question about how do they stay in place, I'll use this as my example. So this project that my niece did, right? They're overlapped by 1/8 of an inch. And so because they're overlapped,
it's one piece.
It's one piece.
I love that. And how old is your niece, Teresa?
My niece is 15. Her name's Isabel. Hi, Izzy.
Oh. Hi, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy. Beautiful job, Izzy.
Didn't she do such a great job? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so because they're overlapped, this acts as one complete piece. And the reason why I don't do the background fabric now is, let's say I want to make this, right? Well, I can't see through this fabric to know where to place these items. Yeah. So I can't work with the background fabric until I've completed the artwork.
The whole image. That's so cool.
Exactly. And that's why, Melody, I lost my mind when you showed me the tempered glass, because it was like, hang on. I was already like kind of excited about things, but now, And so anyway, here's the embarrassing part of all of this. So as I was learning how to do this, and as I was evolving my own process and, kind of getting rid of the pattern paper, kind of getting rid of the parchment paper, finally come to terms with the fact that I don't follow instructions necessarily well sometimes. I was telling friends of mine in my B, I said, I am going commando with my applique, right? There's nothing in between me and my artwork.
Yep.
And they're like, oh my gosh, you have to call it commando applique.
Yep.
That's perfect.
I love that.
It's so naughty, you guys. It's so naughty.
No, it's not. It's not
No.
naughty. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's
It's
perfect.
a perfect description.
right? Yeah,
Well, and
so I have to give credit.
Commando
to
has a
the
lot of meanings. Commando can be stealthy. Commando can be commando.
Really?
Commando can be, you know,
Did you point
a lot
to
of
me?
different things. It's
It
totally
could
fine.
be a lot of different things, but as long
Yes.
as we all know exactly what it means.
Yeah. It basically
Right.
means you went rogue.
You
You
went
were doing your
rogue.
own thing.
I
We did that
went
a lot.
rogue and did my own thing. Yes.
All right, we're gonna pop back off. We're gonna let you continue
Yeah,
your
we'll
thing.
let you continue. Thank you, Teresa.
Oh, what adhesive do I use? Great question. So I use light Steam-A-Seam 2. Okay. So I use light Steam-A-Seam 2. And this it's magic stuff. Let me show you the difference and why I do what I do. I'm going to grab, I'm still here. You can take a look at my lovely fabric bins for a moment. Now, I have been collage quilting for quite some time. I'm back. Hello. And I am clearly a bit of an organizer. I think that comes from being and having an engineering degree. But I keep all of my scraps color coordinated. And I would go every once in a while. Sometimes I would come to be with just my iron and my scraps. And this is actually, I bring these to training classes now to explain the difference and why I moved to light Steam-A-Seam 2. So let's look at this. I'm not going to name the brand, but a lot of adhesives work this way. See how that's kind of shiny? That it doesn't, it doesn't stick. It doesn't stay in place. I can't do anything with it really. In terms of making sure it's stable so that I can walk around the house with my amazing Caterpillar glow. I'm going to just like gush about the Caterpillar lightboard because it really is cool. And I really did sit in my 3 Seasons room listening to the birds. So anyway, this is what I used to use. And I discovered light Steam-A-Seam 2. And I have never looked back. So here's how light Steam-A-Seam 2 is different. First of all, I can print on it, right? So every one of my patterns comes with light Steam-A-Seam 2 printed, ready to go. The builder patterns, which is like the middle tier of patterns, all has printed light Steam-A-Seam 2 ready to go. Starter patterns, same thing. Starter patterns include fabric. Here's what makes light Steam-A-Seam 2 different. So first off, we can print on it. So in the case of my patterns, you get super straightforward, easy peasy stuff. But I've actually got scraps. We'll just work with scraps. So here are some of my scraps that I have applied light Steam-A-Seam 2 to. And when I peel this off, see how that sticks? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Susan. I have my Still Stripping book by Eleanor Burns, and I love it so much. I'm cheeky. See, I'm just following in the steps of giants who came before me, coming up with commando applique. And a class called Going Commando. But so you can see the difference here, right? Let me get this other one out and, we'll just take a look at it. So this is another piece of that same stuff. I'll peel it apart. So see how that's shiny? This is sort of a matte finish and it's tacky, and not tacky in the wearing white to a wedding sort of way when you're not the bride, but tacky in terms of sticky like a sticker. And so what happens then is even when I apply heat to this, the coolest thing occurs. The fabric sticks to each other. That's why we do the 1/8 of an inch. The fabric sticks to each other. And then since I can iron right on this, I can, gently stick the fabrics to each other. And then I need to let it cool down. And why do I need to let it cool down? Because this adhesive is heat activated, right? And this is how it works for everybody. But what makes Light Steam 2 different, it's from the Warm Company. What makes it different is that you've got that repositionable factor, and it'll adhere to each other, but as long as it's still warm, it's still pretty darn sticky, and you might have some trouble getting it up off the glass, which is why in all of my patterns, let me show you people ask me what my favorite quilt. I go on podcasts and they'll say, what's your favorite quilt tool? And I always try and come up with a real quilt tool. But I have to tell you, this is actually probably one of my favorite quilt tools. This is the pancake flipper that I have been using since I was, 4 years old. First for pancakes and now for applique. And why do I love this thing? Because it's perfect for getting up under, a pattern or a project to get it up off the glass or to get it up off the silicone. So if you don't have one of these in your sewing room, I highly recommend this as your new favorite quilt tool when doing art quilts and applique quilts. So hopefully that answers your question. Light Steam 2. And I genuinely swear by it. I don't use anything else now because it just has these unique. I'm a huge fan of technology, right? And so it has these unique properties that make it different. Yes, Brenda. And real quick, I recommend. In fact, I'm not sure that regular Steam 2 might still exist, but you want Light Steam 2 for these types of projects. And the reason why I say that is I have no problem with it gumming up. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what brand of scissors I use. I have no problem with it gumming up my needles at all. So let me tell you about these cool scissors. So the scissors that I'm using for my applique, they are from LDH, and you can see like how squishy this handle is, right? They're micro serrated. So there's these itty bitty teeth all along here that make it grip the fabric so good. Oh, thank you so much. Makes it grip the fabric, right? Why do we use serrated knives when we cut meat? We want it to grip that meat as it cuts, right? And so the teeth sort of hold it in place even as we're cutting it. I'll tell you where you can go to make the pattern. They also make regular scissors like this. And you guys, I'm not kidding when I say I cut through probably 30 layers of fabric at H&H. I should post the video on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you can go to the aiquilter.com or to Instagram and the AI Quilter. Here I've got maybe 6 layers, right? I can just cut right through this. That's insane. That's insane to me that I can do. I worked at a fabric store when I was 14 and we never had scissors that sharp. So where can you go to learn how to make the pattern? So I am going to assume for a second, and I know, make a you know what out of you and me, but I'm going to assume that what you mean is how to create your own image for the purpose of quilting. You have an idea in your head of something that you want to make. And so you want to get that out of your head digitally and then get it into fabric. So couple options available to you. I teach how to do exactly that. I've got a class called AI Infused Design. Currently, I only teach it live or virtually live. I will be releasing it as an on-demand class later this summer. You can also, I wrote a book. So my thing my whole jam, everything about me is when I learn something, I want to help teach others what I learn. And so I wrote a book called Digital Muse, Bringing AI into Your Creative Process. And it's really, really important to me in my education, my brand, everything about me. It's not about replacing the human in creativity. That's not this at all. It is all about how can we help you get that idea out of your head and see it on the screen, right? I can't draw a stick figure to save my life. But Keisha's not kidding when she said I had known her 10 minutes. She described her dog to me and I was able to, put this together. And then granted, there's more work in terms of tracing it out, narrowing the color palette down, all of that stuff. But this book will teach you not only like all the different terms to use, right? So this is the chapter on mood and how to change the mood of an image as you're creating. The book also gives you like a list of terms. What do they mean? How will they change an image? But it also gives you the entire history of artificial intelligence. It literally started in the 1950s, and the term artificial intelligence was actually coined in 1956 at Dartmouth. So it's two things. It's a book all about, what is AI? And I do it at a very basic and fundamental, here's how it works. Here's how you're using it every day, whether you knew it or not. But then the whole back half of this book has, look at this little adorable baby hippopotamus. But like, this is not a real statue sitting in a museum somewhere, right? I generated that using a computer. And so it walks you through like every single one of these has a quick start list, tells you what the different terms are, how they'll change your image. Then every chapter has a little workshop where you simplify and everything like that. And then it builds from there. And I go over questions like, well, what about artists? What about them? What about safety? What about ethics? What about, all of the different platforms? And so I walk through all of that and I try to use, plain language that anybody would understand. But yeah, I go through all the elements of a good prompt inside this book. So this will help you create the image. And then to bring it into fabric, there's a number of different techniques. I teach classes on how to do it. I show others, how to do it. But yeah, that's some of how to move forward.
Well, and we're interrupting again. Sorry. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Teresa, you were ever so kind as to offer a giveaway today.
Yes.
Your book, right? Someone gets to win that actual book.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. There's I want to give away my book. And then for anybody who goes to the aiquilter.com and decides to get one of my patterns, actually anything on my site except the book, 15% off with a discount code that'll be in the materials coming out from Handmade Collective. But
Yes, amazing.
Thank you so
we
much
do
for
have
that.
a couple of other questions that we want to ask you.
Okay.
Is it easier to peel that off of the silicone mat or the tempered glass mat when you peel that stuff off?
So speaking frankly, it's a little bit easier on the silicone mat for two reasons. The first is the silicone mat is bendy, right? So like with anything you can bend and peel just like a sticker or anything else. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, this is treated with something that's non-stick. Yeah, because originally these silicone mats were basically like cookie sheets, or
Right.
something like that. Now, that isn't to say that you can't peel it up off the tempered glass, but the tempered glass's purpose is to allow us to be able to use a heat source to adhere everything together to the fabric to itself. That is its purpose. Now, it just so happens that once it cools down with a spatula or something similar, you can very easily, I mean, look at how easy that is, right?
Very
To just
cool.
put it up off the glass.
Very, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And then our other question is, I lost it. There it is. Do you make applique only with quilting cotton, or did you try alternative fabrics as well to do this?
I love the people who are here today. So you can use other fabric. Absolutely. In a different forum setup, I would show you some things that I've done, but I've made memory quilts using my stepmom's clothing when she had passed, and did some foundation paper piecing and then some applique. It all depends on when. So with the adhesive, you definitely need a warm iron. And so you have to be cognizant of that when using a polyester based fabric or, something else that could melt. You want to be really careful and think about, okay, if we're going to do applique, maybe some of it could be raw edge like this. Some of it could be needle turn, and use something that doesn't require high heat. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Great.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I think we should, Teresa. This is the worst part of this when I'm like,
have to say,
we have to go. And I love you and I want you to stay all day with us. But let's,
she's a Gen Xer. Did you see that?
Yes, she's a total Gen Xer. We love
I'm
that.
a total Gen Xer because I can't do this one.
I can't do it either.
I don't know that.
I do know this one though. I can do that too. So there's a heart for each of you.
Oh.
You're awesome. So we are going to announce the giveaway for Teresa's book.
Yes.
We chose the winner from our VIP signups. So if you're watching and you haven't yet signed up for VIP, go to our website and sign up as a VIP. It's free. It enters you into all of the giveaways.
Yes.
And so I think Eric, I don't know if he knows that he has the winner, but I think Eric has our winner.
Yes.
And Eric is going to post it. Right, Eric?
Drum roll. I'm super excited, and I'll sign it to you too.
Oh, the winner is Melody Cloud. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Where's Eric? Eric, are you getting our winner? I see him looking. Yeah, he's getting it. Okay. Eric's getting our winner for your book. And then go check out the aiquilter.com. Okay, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
It came and went.
Larry
Christensen from Aviation, Kentucky.
Yay!
I love Larry. He watches us a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Go check out AI Quilt. Is it the aiquilter.com or just AI?
There can be only one. The AI Quilter.
The aiquilter.com.
The AI Quilter.
The aiquilter.com.
Well, and we have all of her information. All of Teresa's information is on our blog. So if you guys want to go back and get her website information or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, all that good stuff. And just, maybe there might be a sew along in our future, Teresa. Maybe. Cross our fingers.
That would be wonderful. I think that would be so much fun.
I think so too. I think it would be a blast.
We might just.
Wouldn't that be fun?
We might just. That would be super fun. But thank you for so generously offering the discount to our audience as well. That coupon code is on the blog.
It is on the blog. Yeah.
And you can use that for 15% off of patterns off of her website. But dude, I think I need to buy that book because wow, amazing. Amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love your stuff. I think it'd be so fun to try.
I'm so proud of it, and it's
You should be.
intended to be for anybody. You don't have to be technical in order to be successful. So
Good. Then we would fit right into
Oh yeah,
that.
then we are right, and that is our jam. That is our jam.
Obviously. We're so good. Teresa, we cannot thank you enough. Thank you so very much for joining us. And hopefully we will have you back again very soon for some more fun stuff.
I would love to, ladies. Thank you. And you guys, if you don't have one of these, go get yourself one of these tempered glass mats and the light board, and then go sit and watch the birds like I do. I'm getting to be such an old, crotchety old lady, but I love it so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, Handmade Collective.
Thanks so much, Teresa. Appreciate it. Oh, she's just
she's
so cute.
You guys,
she's the cutest thing.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that amazing?
She's so
funny and so clever. I just adore her.
Is she coming back at the end?
Yeah, she'll be back.
She'll be back. So for those of you that signed up as an elite, we have a post party, an after party happening. We're having a little Zoom call after party. It's on Google Meets, but I feel like calling it a Zoom call is the right thing to call it. Where Teresa's going to come back, and then you can ask one-on-one questions. Yeah, learn a little bit more about her. So if you have not yet signed up as an elite, you are still able to do that. Mm-hmm. Or you can also sign up as a VIP. So just quickly, we keep talking about all those words, and I just want to make sure that every time I do that I'm clear about what it is. Yeah. The VIP is free to sign up. You get an additional discount code off of what's going on our website, our sales and everything that will continuously show you throughout the event. You will also get a coupon for a free Fat Quarter bundle bag. And you're entered into all the giveaways.
Yes. Like the giveaway we just did with that was drawn from our VIPs. Yes. So it's important to sign up. If you are just watching, that's wonderful. Thank you for being here, but we want you to be in the VIP so you can have more chances to win.
Yes. Then if you choose to sign up as an elite, you get more assets after the fact. And the page explains it all, but you get the whole event broken up because we all learn a little bit differently. We all like to retain information a little differently. We like to look it up a little differently. So if you sign up as a VIP, you get all of these events chopped up into classes. Elite. Thank you. See? I keep doing that, guys. If you decide to purchase the elite, you get all of these classes chopped up into single videos instead of rewatching the entire 5 hours. If you want to watch
Teresa again, you can just watch just her.
Yes. You also get transcripts because if you like to read instead of just listen and watch, that's a good thing that you can mark it up and put your notes and all that stuff. You get transcripts. You also get it in a podcast form. So if you like to just listen while you're working on stuff, you'll get it in that form as well. Then you can also join our after parties.
Yes.
And
one-on-one
conversations. You can also rewatch the after parties if you can't join us live. And then the discount code that you get is a little bit bigger in your email. Plus you get a coupon for 2 Fat Quarter bundle bags instead of just 1.
Yes.
So that's the elite if you choose to do that. But the VIP is free.
At the very minimum, make sure you're a VIP so that way you can get a chance to win more prizes.
Yeah. Such a fun day.
All right. I think we have to move on to the next presenter. You guys, the next presenter, I have had the opportunity. I've not met her in real life, but I did.
What is real life anymore? Like we meet over I think it's.
I have met her over cameras.
Yeah.
And I've done a live on her page with her before. So she's super great. She loves using our light board. She's been using it for years. And she is Robbie Berg. She is Phoenix Rising. Yes. Phoenix Rising Design. And she is going to, hers is pre-recorded, but she will be on to take questions. So if you have any questions about what she's talking about during the video, please put them in the chat. We'll make sure that we address those questions. But she's going to show you her ode to the mother. I can't remember what it's called. But she's
a fiber artist.
Yes, she's a fiber art designer.
Yes.
And she's done this beautiful road or 66. What is it?
Route 66.
Route 66.
Yes.
So Eric's going to put, I know I tracked it again. I'll fix it. So Eric's going to put on that video. And again, like we said, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat and we will make sure that we can find out those answers for you.
Yes.
Okay. And so Robbie It is down in New Mexico. And she, we do have a question. Would not be neat to invite a friend to VIP group and they win a prize? Would it not be neat to invite a friend to VIP group and they win a prize?
Of course, that would be good.
That would be great. Then your friend should owe you a Coke or something if they win the prize.
A big soda.
A big soda.
Eric's working on the video.
Yes.
I
I don't know if they can still hear us.
don't know if they can still hear us or not.
Or should we do the other video?
Eric's going to message us here. Just one sec. Yes, they can. I don't know what that means.
Hello
they
from
can hear us.
Ojo Caliente in my studio, and I am working on a new project. There is a competition coming up for Ode to the Mother Road. Many of you may not know, but New Mexico has the largest section of Route 66, and some of it is still existing, and some of it has degraded over time. But we in the Sakwa community are going to be doing different kinds of fiber arts to demonstrate Ode to the Mother Road. And they're looking for use of either vintage or contemporary depictions of Route 66 for the biennium celebration. Route 66 was started in 1926 and completed in the 1940s. So we are getting ready to celebrate that this year. And so I am going to be going through my design concepts for how I decided what I'm going to do for the quilt. And so over the next couple of segments, I'll be talking to you about how that works. Hey, as I was deciding what I wanted to do for this Route 66 quilt outline, this project that I'm doing, I decided that I was going to take both the original route with vintage depictions of Route 66 and then a current day postcard of my late husband. And so the first thing I looked for were images of Route 66 where it stretched. It actually stretched when it was completed from Chicago, Illinois, all the way to Los Angeles. And so I found a map online, which I'm going to be using as the base, and then I'm going to be adding vintage postcards. What I found was in the public domain. And so in the next segment, I'm going to talk about how I was able to take that map and transfer it to a freezer paper template. And then I'm going to be using that to transfer it to fabric. So I'll go over my fabric selection as well. This is a picture of the setup that I use in order to trace images from typically photographs that I've taken for my landscape quilts. But in this case, I was looking for an outline of the United States that I could then superimpose over with the Route 66. And so I use this little projector and I project it up on freezer paper. And in the next segment, I'll show you the picture that I chose in order to come up with a design for this Route 66 quilt. This is a picture of the drawing that I did. It's basically a rough outline of the United States with Route 66 put across the front of it. It was inspired by a photograph from Encyclopedia Britannica, and this is going to form the basis for my map that I'm going to use on this Route 66 quilt that I'm working on. As I was auditioning fabrics for the map itself, I needed to make some decisions about how much contrast that I wanted and what I felt would work best just to put the United States. I planned to put the route itself in red and lettering for the different cities that were along that route. This far left fabric is a hand dye that I came across. This one has more of a textured design, so this second fabric. This third fabric I liked, but it's a little busy with the print. And while I like this last fabric here, I think that that would take away from the overall design concept. So ultimately, I chose this hand dye, which is a gray fabric, and that's the fabric that the map will be traced on. In choosing the fabric for the background that the map is going to be on and that the postcards, the vintage postcards, are going to be on, I looked at these 3 fabrics. I'm very drawn to this fabric in the center because I really like sunsets, and I like the vibrancy in the one on the right. However, I decided that the best match would be this blue to dark blue ombre because it would provide a better backdrop. And I think you'll agree when you see that I have added this fabric for the map of the United States. So this fabric here will be put on this fabric, this ombre, which I will fussy cut. The other part of my concept is to put vintage postcards on different parts of the quilt because I think that that was a big part of Americana in the Ode to the Mother Road or the Route 66 saga, which is fascinating in itself. And so these are the postcards that I found that were in the public domain. They've been printed on transferable fabric using my laser printer. This is a photograph of my late husband when we took a trip along Route 66. So that represents today's route on Route 66, which goes through a large part of Arizona and New Mexico. And because I'm from the land of enchantment, I wanted to put a vintage postcard that has the symbolism of the Zia symbol, which is very important in our state. So that's how I chose what I'm doing for the vintage postcards. This shows how I'm going to take the caterpillar, and you can see, I can see the outline of my United States map behind the fabric. I've overlaid it with the hand dye that I'm going to use, and I'm going to be using this template to be able to trace with an erasable pen on the fabric the outline of my map, and that will form the next process to get the outline of my map. I'll cut it twice. I'll cut it once in this fabric and once in a muslin, and then I'll fuse the 2 together so that I don't have any of the background showing through where the map is going to be. Well, we're back in the studio and I'm moving forward on my Route 66 quilt. And so today has been a day of doing prep. And so I have prepped the fabric that I'm going to be doing the map on, and I have prepped the quilt sandwich that I'm going to completely quilt before I attach the map and then do the postcards. So let's take a look at what I've accomplished. So as you can see here, I have taken that really wonderful grayish taupe hand dye that we had, and I have spray basted it to a piece of muslin. And the next thing I'll be doing is tracing the outline of it using my Caterpillar Premium to get the design down, and that will show me what my cutting outline is going to be and also the stitching within. The other process that I completed today was to take a section of batting, a piece of muslin, and then my background fabric, which I have fussy cut. You can see I've got the light blue of the ombre at the top and the dark blue at the bottom. And this is going to be the base that the map goes on. You can see my 505 basting spray in the background. And the way I prep is that I iron with a little bit of, in this case, it was Best Press, but it could be any starch alternative. And I pressed both of my pieces of fabric, and I pressed my batting so that it's smooth, and then I smoothed everything out. And then I used the 505 basting spray to sandwich these pieces together. Now that they're together, I'm going to roll them up until I have time to do what's called matchstick quilting. And I'm going to quilt the entire surface of the background until I have it quilted, and then I will be appliquing the map that I've cut out and the postcards that I'm in the process of making. So that will be in the next segment. We're back, and I have outlined the quilt using my Caterpillar, and I've cut the fabric for the map out of both muslin and my taupe map fabric. I did that by sandwiching the two fabrics together and using a little bit of 505 spray based on them. Worked great. Got it all traced out, so now I have the basic outline. And then I quilted the background fabric that I'm going to be using, as you recall, is the blue ombre. And in that blue ombre, I have sandwiched it with some batting and muslin on the background. And so basically when we're done, we will have 4 different layers. But I wanted to show you what it looks like as a sneak preview of what it's going to look like when I get it all stitched together. And I'm pretty pleased with the color selection. This is what the map of the United States put on the background fabric looks like. It is backed with muslin, so you can see it's going to show the map quite nicely. You can see that I fussy cut the background so that the lighter blue is at the top and the darker blue into the purple is at the bottom. And so the next step will be to do some very fine quilting, putting the quilt sandwich together, and then we'll work at assembling the postcards and the map over the top. I have put the outlines of the states except for the section where the Route 66 sign is going to go, and those are done in an erasable pen, and those will be pressed out. They're heat sensitive once I've had time to stitch over the top. And then the route of Route 66, which will basically go through here, is going to be done in red with the names of the different cities lettered. And so we'll also have postcards in the bottom corner here and the upper left. So that is where we're at on this Route 66 project. We're back, and I'm continuing to work on my Route 66 quilt. I have been doing prep all morning long on the postcards. I use a technique that Bonnie Sabel, who wrote Perfect Postcards probably 15, 20 years ago, to do quilted postcards. And so I've been in the process of cutting all of my material and getting everything set up to be able to do that. And so I'm going to show you what I've cut and put together in this next segment. So this is the view of all the different parts I've put together, which I'll highlight here in just a minute in order to create the quilted postcards. And so this stack here is batting that will be used to put on either side in order to pad. This is a Peltex, and it's a Peltex frame. So in Bonnie's technique, you use the Peltex frame so that you don't have as much bulk, and it helps you get a very nice crisp edge when you go to finish the outside edge. You can see that I have created a background. This is a rubber stamp that I have with postcard on it, so it looks like a real postcard. If we were to stamp it, these postcards could actually be mailed. If you put any embellishments on them, you'll want to have them hand stamp it, but it can be mailed. And on the back of each of these postcard backgrounds, I have put a stabilizer, a fusible web that will be ironed on as I assemble all of it together. This just shows you this was the center that I cut out of the frame. I cut each of these pieces 4.5 by 6.5, which is a traditional postcard size. This will be for fused to the very front of each of these postcards that I've created. And you can see now that I have now trimmed each of our 4 postcards out. In order to do the final trimming on this particular part of the project, I will be using my Caterpillar swivel, which is very nice to be able to swivel around and cut to size. So that's how I will be trimming down to size in order to get the postcards. So now you can see that we are going to be quilting the background that we put together, which is muslin, batting, and this background fabric that our map is going to be superimposed over. On my Bernina, I'm using a walking foot. You can probably see that with actually a quilt guide, and that will help me lay down a grid. I'm going to start with a 1-inch grid back and forth, and then I will be dividing that down over time so that I have a very narrow, probably about 1/4 inch finished quilting on the top of this surface design. A couple of things to note: when I use my walking foot on my Bernina, I always attach the quilt guide, and I make sure that I move from my center registration mark, which I've already sewn, to the left, so that the bulk of the quilt that I'm quilting is on the left-hand side, not bunched up underneath the harp of the machine. I'm using a Jean 7010 needle. It's my favorite for this type of work. I'm using monofilament in both the bobbin and in the top thread. Monofilament can be a little hairy to use, but I find that it gives me a nice clear set of indentions into the fabric or surface design in the fabric, but it doesn't distract by putting colored thread on. I'm using my monofilament. I always use it on a thread stand, and I have put monofilament in the bobbin of my machine. If you're going to use monofilament in your machine, you need to use a very low setting when you're winding the bobbin, or you need to hand wind it. And so I have set up using my seam guide to determine that my quilt guide is 1 inch out from my center registration mark, and I'll continue to stitch this direction and then turn the quilt until I have a 1 inch grid across the surface. So now we've assembled the postcards, and we're doing the last step. I assembled each of the postcards as I showed, and I have now stitched around the outside of the Zia symbol postcard. So you can see that it is all finished and ready to go now. I have this other postcard underneath the sewing machine, and I'm going to set this off to the side, and I'm going to talk about the process for doing the edge. The way you get that nice crisp edge is that first you do one zigzag, a wider zigzag all the way around the outside. And I'm going to do that right now. As soon as I have completed that, I will take it off the machine and show you what it looks like. And then we will go around the outside of the postcard 2 more times with a dense satin stitch, which gives it that nice finish. But what this first pass does is it gets the postcard put together, and you'll notice I'm using my knee lift. If you've never used a knee lift, it is great. It's like having a third hand. And so we're now going around the bottom end of the postcard. What enables it to be such a nice sharp corner, and this is Bonnie Sabel's technique, is using that Peltex on the inside forms a great edge to be able to stitch over. The idea is that you're overcasting over the edge to create your foundation for the next 2 layers of satin stitching. So I'm going to turn it for this last corner, and then I'm going to pull it off the machine, cut my thread, and show you what I did and how that worked to stabilize the different layers that we put together. I'm going to pull it up. Trim it off the machine. And you can now see what the edge stitching looks like on the postcard before you do the satin stitching. So that's the edge stitching on the postcard before the satin stitching, This is the edge stitching on the other postcard. You can see how smooth and finished that is. And so I'm going to put my previous postcard back under the needle. I'm going to turn the stitch width down as narrow as I can make it for a satin stitch, and I'm going to satin stitch around the outside of the postcard 2 more times. And that's it. Hello once again from Ojo Caliente, New Mexico. We are on our final segment of the quilt project I've been working on, Ode to the Mother Road, a tribute to Route 66. And so you can see the quilt in front of you here. I have it under my sewing machine. Since we last spoke, I have gone ahead and put the line for the Route 66 into the quilt itself, the name of the states that were connected through Route 66, and some of the major cities. At the bottom of the quilt, you can see I've completed my postcards, and I've attached them with buttons so that you can see that they're actually postcards. You can lift them up and take a look at them. And as we pan to the top of the quilt, what you can see is that I have added our theme here, Ode to the Mother Road. We have our Route 66 sign. We have 2 more postcards, and that completes our project. Our postcards that once again have been attached with small buttons, and the quilt is done and ready to go. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Ode to the Mother Road, Route 66.
Yay.
So cool.
That is really cool. That's really unique how she did that.
That's such a cool thing. And it's such a, I love nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like I love that. And
Yeah.
it feels very
There's
nostalgic
some
and very,
good meaning
yes.
behind it.
So cool. So cool.
Yes. Thank you so much, Robbie. I know that you are there in the comments. So thank
Answering
you
the questions in the comments.
thank you for joining us for the comments. And thank you for doing that video for us.
Yes, that was so great.
Robbie will be joining us.
She will be.
Yes.
For the after. If you're one of our elites, she will come. She will be there at the after party. We're super
She'll be
excited
able
for
to
that.
answer any questions you have.
She also very graciously offered to a prize for one of her framed art postcards.
Yes.
Which is so cute. I'm so excited about that. Eric is going to put that winner up.
Yes.
On the screen.
Yes, and this will be one of our VIPs. So again, if you've not signed up to be a VIP, you definitely want to, because
you definitely want to do that.
Win so many different prizes.
Yes. And Eric, after you put the winner up, when you have a second, will you put up a link to the blog, our blog for Robbie's blog, so everyone can go get all of her information there as well. That would be lovely. The winner for Robbie's prize is
winner.
That was the last one.
That was the last one. Larry won the
Larry won the book from Teresa. That's the wrong one. You know how when we do lives on Mondays, we come along and we're like, today is Mondaying like any Monday, like the worst Monday.
Wednesday is Monday.
This right and now. Then yesterday when we went live, we were like, it feels like Monday again.
Yes,
it feels like Monday again.
Eric.
Eric is getting the other one.
You guys, he's laughing in the background.
We listen, Eric has a regular job to do all day, every day.
So he's trying to do that.
He's trying to do that while he's trying to help us in the background the whole day. And we appreciate him so very much.
Carol Simmons. Somehow they see the...
Oh, they see the right one?
We just don't. Okay, Carol.
Okay.
Congratulations, Carol.
Yay.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, it's Carol Simmons. Okay. Simons or Simmons. I apologize. We'll reach out to you, Carol, and get your information so you can get that prize. Yay. Thank you so very much.
Hey, you know what? Let's just do a spin to win real quick.
Because
just why not?
Should we? You guys tell us. Should we spin to win?
Random prize for anyone that's watching.
Put a yes in the comments if you want us to do a spin to win.
And then
if we see some yeses, or we could just move along to our next thing, or we could do a spin to win.
Let's do
what y'all think. What y'all think?
Spin to win?
What you think? Do you want to do a spin to win? I don't know. Maybe mine's delayed. Can you see anything? I don't see
No.
any yeses. I don't know.
see-
Is
so
it
no
are we
spin to
no
win?
spin to win?
Do you guys not want to do win prizes?
Does nobody want to do a spin to win?
Where is it?
Yes, please. Okay, it's right
Okay.
here.
All right, we got one. Thank
They're
you,
due. They
Elizabeth.
said do
Please.
it. Okay.
Okay. All right. We will.
All right.
All right. We'll do one. We'll do
We have
one.
our spin to win. I will spin it,
And I have to come up with a
and
question.
you have to come up with a question. So, if you weren't here earlier, we did a spin to win. I will spin it, and that's what the prize is going to be. And Keisha's going to ask you a question, and then you put in the chat whatever number corresponds to the answer that she's going to give you the option for, and everybody will be entered to win.
Yes.
everybody live.
watching live.
Everybody watching live will be entered to win. Here we go.
All right. What are we gonna win?
Oh,
You guys, this
our
is
mini
so
clamps.
exciting.
Listen,
There's a story.
there's a long story about this. We've been out of stock on these for quite a while.
Yes, we have for a while,
We won't go into all the ins and outs as to why
but
But-
they're on their way.
they're on their way. So no, they're here.
Oh my gosh,
They're here.
I have stores to call.
They're actually here. They were actually received. They are here.
You guys.
So these are our little mini suction grip clamps. So they will clamp onto your rulers. It's only about 2.5 inch wide right here.
now you're tracking.
I'm not. It's still
Well,
green.
It's
Oh,
something.
it went. It zoomed in. Okay. It's only 2.5 inches wide, so it will get on your smaller rulers,
I
which
love
is
that.
really great.
Mhm.
So one side opens up and it flips down, so that that's how the suction is broken. It's been so long since I've talked
I
about
know.
these. So you'll set it on your ruler. You'll push down a little. You'll close that up, and that will make your suction.
Yes.
And it'll suction. If I have like an 18 to 24 inch ruler, I'll
I do
put
too.
2 of them.
yes,
But this is so great, especially for your little ones, because when you try to like pick things up,
you're gonna mess up your fabric.
yeah, because that static
Yes.
and the
yes.
suction is so good that sometimes the suction will hold it down too
Somebody
long.
is going to win a 2-pack. You
2
guys.
of these.
You're gonna get 2 of these. Okay. The question.
I was trying to talk so you could think
I
of the
know,
question,
I
but
was
you couldn't.
distracted.
You were so excited that the clamps are here. You were like,
I
"Let me
know,
talk
I
about
know, I
this."
got- My brain went
Yes.
somewhere else. Okay.
Yes.
So the question is going to be. Oh dear. I don't know.
You're tracking.
Something about okay. If you have done fiber arts, put a number 3 in the chat. If you have not done fiber arts, put a number 4. How about that? Because Robbie was just showing
Yes.
how she's doing fiber arts with her Route 66.
Yep.
Ode to the Mother Road. And so put a 3 or a 4 in the chat, and you will be entered to win 2 of the mini grippers.
Yeah. I have never done fiber arts.
Yeah, I
Not
have
that I
not
know of.
either. I'm a 4.
Yeah.
I'm a 4.
Unless those, like when you were little and you used to get those kits where you did the little hook and loop and made your own carpets counted. I used to do those.
You
Remember
did?
those? Do you remember those?
I don't.
We used to do those with grandma all the time. Where you have that little tool and you like stick it in. Oh, we have 3s and 4s. I think that's
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh,
Oh,
some
lots
people
of
have
4s.
done
That's
them.
so great.
All right, we're tracking for a minute.
Okay, we'll
Why
try
the
to hold
next
still.
video is going, we'll fix it.
We'll hold still.
Okay, 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. 3s
Look
and
at
4s.
that.
Eric is going to choose a random winner of the
Rando
3s
winner.
and 4s
Who is
for
gonna win
the
grippers?
2-pack of our grippers. Yay. Eric, go ahead. Pick a winner. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Dawn Gilbert.
Yay.
Dawn.
Dawn, we need you to send an email to support@caterpillar.com with your mailing address. And please remind us that you won the 2-pack of the mini clamps so that we make sure we get you your right prize next week. All of the
Yay.
prizes will be shipped out next week.
Yes.
Yes.
Give us a minute to breathe.
Give
over
us a
the
minute
weekend.
to breathe. But we will get those all shipped off for you.
Yes.
Yay!
Congratulations, Dawn. Thank you for watching.
Susan says that we should start a drinking game with our tracking.
Done.
My caffeine is almost gone.
Well, during the next video,
So-
I'll have to refresh.
I have water now.
She has water. I spilled my water.
She started with water and now she's drinking caffeine.
Yeah, because I spilled it. That's how I get through my water quickly, is I just spill it on the ground instead. No,
It's
you
all right.
guys, do you want to
Everything's
know what
fine.
I did today? This is confession time.
Confessional.
I was curling my hair to be beachy, and I was using my husband's mirror to look at the back to make sure everything was good. And then I put some oil in my hair because that's what I do. And then I picked up the mirror and it slipped right out of hand and broke all over the floor. So now I have 7 years. 7
Shit.
years. Bad luck.
She broke a mirror today.
Oh my gosh. First, Spilled the water.
No, not first. Since she's been here, the camera stopped working. It won't stop tracking. She spilled the water.
Bad luck today.
We're blaming it all on Keisha.
And I have
The whole system went down right before we went live.
Oh my gosh. You guys, pray for me.
Pray for Keisha.
Okay, so our next presenter is it's a quick little video, you guys.
Yes.
But this is something that is dear to my heart. I love it. So we have somebody coming on. Her name is Amy. She is one of our very best friends, and she owns a company called Uniquely Crafts.
Yes.
And she is going to show you how she uses the whiteboard to do her diamond art. So it's real quick. She's just going to show.
I'm Amy.
There she is.
Oh,
It's
he
paused it.
This is Amy. Yeah.
This is Amy. So we'll let her take it away.
Take it away.
Uniquely Crafts. I am currently located in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Right now we are having some terrible storms outside, but we are going to try and get these videos done. So most of you have seen the Caterpillar light boards, which I absolutely love with one of the crafts that I sell at the shows. And most of you have seen diamond art, and diamond art is so much fun. So with me is I make all of my diamond art. I do all of the design work. I like to put a lot of color variations in my designs, all that fun stuff. So when I package these, the nice thing is I package these in Ziploc bags rather than just the little ones. So you can actually take them from place to place. So here I'm going to open one up. It's one of my brand new ones. So I haven't even started this yet. So now, you see how it's kind of a little curvy and things like that. And this is actually one of the giveaways. So this is going to be a sewing machine that the girls are going to be, or Caterpillar is going to be giving away. But what I like to do is I just roll it this way here. Just kind of roll it around a little bit, and it kind of flattens out. Now, the nice thing is the more beads you put on it, the more it will flatten out. So I'm just going to use my Caterpillar light, as you can see, and look at that brightness. It's so awesome. And it really shows up the letters and the numbers and all of that fun stuff. So I'm going to show you kind of how diamond art works for those of you who don't know about diamond art. And so here, what you're going to get is you're going to get your pattern, your beads, and a tool set. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and this is my tool set. I never really use the tweezers, but they're just in there. And you're going to get a pen, the tray, and this is wax. Now, most people, what they do is they forget you can't, there's a tube at the end of this pen where you're going to put the wax in, and that's what helps pick the beads up out of the tray. Most people try and put it in this way, but there's actually a clear plastic sheet over top of it where you're actually going to press it in, just like that, and that fills that tube up with wax. And see how there's that little hole there? So this tube is filled up with wax. And this is what's going to help pick the beads up out of the tray. So what I'm going to do is kind of like cross stitch made easy without any blood. This is what I like to call it. So every package has a number. Let me open this up for you. Now today I'm doing square beads. There's several different types of beads. There's round beads, square beads, all that fun stuff. A lot of people like square beads. A lot of people don't. I like square beads because you get more definition and more shading to your image. So what I'm going to start is I'm going to look here and I'm like, oh, there's a whole bunch of F's here. So I'm going to look here and I'm going to look for package number 14, F, and the package number is 807 also. So usually these are mostly in order. So here is my letters. And so it says 14, 807. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some in the tray. I don't pour all of them because it can be a complete mess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake the tray. And there's little grooves in this tray actually. And what you do is you shake it and then you can tilt it down and see how they line up into the line. And then I'm going to pull my sheet back. And this is where people get confused because they don't realize how easy it is to put these on. And this is sticky. very, very sticky. I make mine extremely sticky. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, there's a top and a bottom. So the bottom is going to be flat and the top part has like it's shaped like a diamond. And I'm just going to place it on. And I'm just going to keep continuing to do this. And the nice thing is you can take it like this and you can actually slide it up, or you can pick it off if you need to. So square beads bet up against each other really, really close. And so as I'm doing this, if it stops picking up the beads, all you have to do is take your wax again, which I've already lost. I'm really good at losing the wax. And I'm going to pull it back, and all you do is you just place it back in if it stops. Now you can do about 100 to 200 beads before it actually runs out. But you'll know when it stops picking it up. See, here it stops picking it up just because I think I dumped my wax in here. But the wax usually lasts a very, very long time. So now this one is upside down. So I picked this up on purpose. So what I can do is I can flip it over and I can move it into the spot. And so it's just very fun, relaxing. You don't really have to think when you're doing diamond art. And so when I want to take a break, all you're going to do is you're going to put the plastic back over it so nothing gets on it. Now, the more beads you get on here, the less that plastic is going to stick. So just FYI, I just still put the plastic back on it if I only have a couple left to do, even if I'm done for the night. So these are square beads. I don't have a kit open right now of round beads, but I will show you what round beads look like. And like I said, these just line up very close because you get more definition and more shading to the image a lot of times with the square when I design with square. And so when I want to take a break, what I do is I take this, I take my beads. You want to zoom out? I take my beads and I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll it up with the beads on it. And then I just put a rubber band around it and I just take it to the next show, next place. A lot of times I throw it in my backpack and it's a little scrunched, but it still works very, very well with these. And so another thing I did forget to talk to you about is there is one tool on here that a lot of people don't understand how to use. And what you're going to do is, what I like to do is I like to pull this back, and it's a very thick tube. And so I pull it back and I like to take it to the edge of this and I press all the way down into the tube and I slide it. Now you're going to have extras on the edges. So what I like to do is I just turn it around and just kind of press it in there. Sometimes you have to do it twice just because this is a thicker tube. And so what I do is, or the edges, so like the edges, I'll just kind of go like this and kind of go like this just to get the edges. And so I just kind of press it down inside of it. And then what I'm going to do is I take my tray and I just shake it again like I did. And you tilt it down and see how they line up. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to take my tool like this and see how they line up. Are you getting it? And then I'm just going to place it down and see how they line up. And then what I like to do is I like to just press them into place when I'm doing the squares. Now squares don't always exactly fit exact right. And there's one upside down that I accidentally picked up, but that's not a big deal. You just take it and slide it right back up. And so that's kind of how you use this tool. Now, when it stops picking it up, I never take the wax out of here. I just add to the wax because as you can see how thick of a tube that is. So this is a square bead kit. And now I'm going to show you a round bead kit. And the best thing about my kits is that they fit a standard size frame. So when you're done, you can actually cut that edge off and go buy a frame at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and you can put it right into the frame. So you're not spending $100 or $200 on framing. And then, so this is round beads. So as you can see, round beads, you kind of can put them however you'd like. There is no right or wrong way to put these, like there are the square beads. And as you can see, I like to put a lot of color variations in my designs. And so a lot of people, it's so easy to cut it out and put it right into the frame. So I'll just show you here real quick how I did this. If I can get this actually open. So see here, I cut that edge off and I'm putting it right into the frame like so. I'm putting the back on. And this is a 12 by 12 frame that I got, I think, at Hobby Lobby for $5.99 when it was on sale. And you just press the tabs down. And voila, it's in the frame. And I actually painted this. So you can actually buy a frame and you can paint the frame. So I got a white frame and I painted it blue. So that's kind of how you do diamond art. Diamond art is really fun. Using the Caterpillar lights is fantastic because it really brings up through. There's different levels. As you can see, this is what it looks like when it's not on. And then when it's on, you can definitely see the difference between all of them. So I love using the Caterpillar lights. I love taking it to the shows with me. And I love to show that customers how easy it really is when you're actually using a light underneath, because a lot of people do have a hard time seeing the letters and the numbers. So I highly recommend the Caterpillar light boards just for even the diamond art. It's just one other way that you can actually use these light boards. So, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, then.
Guys, you guys won't believe what happened while Amy was showing this stuff. So Keisha is obsessed with doing diamond art. She brought some down here. She's letting me actually do it.
I am.
I used up all my beads.
Okay, here's more beads.
I used up all my beads.
You guys, that was great. Amy, like I said, Amy is one of our best friends. And we've known her for about six years or so. Yeah. And we're very close with her. Like we share hotel rooms with her. That's how close we are to her. And so we know her personality, and she was just cracking us up.
She was cracking us up.
She's awesome. But go check out her website, uniquelycraftsllc.com.
Eric is gonna find that it's in the blog.
It is in the blog.
But he's gonna find the link to her website. She has a lot of cute things, and she is giving away.
She's giving away the sewing machine.
That sewing machine that she
a whole
showed.
kit. And you guys, when she puts her kits together, you get the whole sheet. So you get all the pattern, everything that you need. You get the little tool. You even get a little squishy thing to keep your fingers from hurting.
Yep.
You get your little tray. You get the tweezers and all of the wax. And
do you ever use the tweezers?
No. See, the thing's still on it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used the tweezers, but using a light board with the diamond art is just amazing. And as you can see, today we're focusing on the Ultra. And this one is one of her patterns, and it's a bigger one. And so the Ultra is perfect for it. I mean, Melody does need her glasses. That has nothing to do with the light.
It has to do with the size of the letters.
Yeah, the letters are super, super tiny.
Yeah.
And so having a light board underneath while you're doing this art it's just amazing.
It makes the spacing so I can see exactly, and I can see the letters. Like even with my glasses on and no light, I don't think I would be able to see them.
Yeah. They're very small. But I know somebody said like it looks really relaxing. It is very relaxing. It stresses Melody out because she's usually not allowed to touch it.
I'm not usually. So Keisha broke her foot a few years ago, and she did diamond art while she had to be on bed rest because she had to have surgery and stuff. And I came over and I was helping her organize her new diamond art kit that she got. And it wasn't one of Amy's. And so they weren't in these little Ziploc bags.
No.
They were in these others. So we were taking them out of this big
putting
thing
them in Ziploc bags.
And I spilled a couple. And
we
she
were on
got
the
really mad
couch
at
and
me.
she spilled them in my couch. So I think they're still there. I don't know. I'm sure we vacuumed them.
I found them all. Or the dog ate them all. Whatever.
Who knows?
I'm not usually allowed to touch her stuff.
No.
And
but
she let me do it.
yeah. Just because of positioning. The only reason
She
is
was
because
watching
of
me very
positioning.
closely the whole time, you guys. She's watching me very closely the whole time.
I said, do it in the right spot. The right spot.
But the thing that's so good, like she was saying, is on the Ultra, it's so big. You can adjust the light settings. You can do it on top of here. I saw a comment that you didn't think to use these for your Ultra light, use the light boards for the diamond art. It is so
it's
much
so
better
great.
with that light coming
And
through.
you know how Amy was describing how she trims out the pattern so she can frame it. You can cut it on your Ultra light board with the cutting mat.
That's when Keisha frames her, she just cuts it with a straight edge.
knife.
And
I use a ruler and then I use an X-Acto knife. And then they frame beautifully. They're all over my house. I love them.
And then what you can do is you can put your extra beads right back in without spilling.
Did she spill, you guys?
I didn't spill.
Good.
Yeah.
I
I had a light board
I
for over a
probably
year
could
before I
have
took
done
it out of the
that.
box. I'm finally learning what you can do with it.
Oh,
Beth, we're happy to
that's
help
why
you
we're
with
here.
that.
We are here.
We're happy to help you with that.
To help.
We're
you with
so
that.
glad for that. Try diamond art, you guys.
It's fun.
It stresses me. You know, I think it stresses me out because the only time I've ever done it is with her watching. I feel like if I do it on my own, I might like it better.
Do you guys know Melody, right? She's obsessed with Christmas. I mean, this is no secret.
You tracking again.
So this camera. So there was a show we were at in Florida, I feel like, and she was helping Amy in her booth, and Amy's got cute little decorations for Christmas, little
Christmas
ornaments, and they're diamond art. And so we, because we sell light boards, happen to have some light boards on the airplane. So we did them on the airplane on the light board.
On our little tray tables.
Yep. And we finished up her Christmas decoration.
Now I have little diamond art Christmas ornaments. They're little,
so cute.
they're little
like
candies.
Santa Claus.
They're candies.
Oh,
and stuff.
candy canes. Yeah, and Santa Claus.
Then
right?
I both have
Yeah, that's
candies
right.
and Santa Clauses. They're
Little
so cute. They're about this
presents.
big. We tie them on the tree. They're adorable.
Yeah. So if you're ever at a show, go check out Amy's stuff. It's really
Yes.
cool. Uniquely Crafts
Yes.
LLC.com.
Yes. Yes. Carla said she got kits for her granddaughter and who's under 8 years old, and they work on them together. It's great for kids.
It is great.
If you've never done diamond art, it's so great for kids.
And you guys, the thing I really love about Amy, because there's other companies that have this,
Diamond things, yeah.
art, but Amy designs them herself. All these designs are her designs.
Yes.
And
she does all of the things. She
does all
packs
of
the
the
orders.
things.
She does the shows.
she does.
She
And
drives
gives
the
you-
truck.
In every kit, she gives you all the tools necessary to finish the project.
It's great. I also was able to get Keisha to help with Christmas decorations by it being diamond art.
That's a true statement.
So there's that. Okay, super exciting.
All right.
We are going to show you guys another couple of products that are on sale during the Handmade Collective on our website.
Actually, we need to give away the diamond art. We need to give away the sewing machine. Eric, can you let us know who won the diamond art sewing machine? You guys, this is one of her
the
newest
one that
designs.
Amy showed that it's so cute. Karen Mellinger from Exton, Pennsylvania. Karen, you win that diamond art sewing machine kit. We are going to see Amy at a show next week, and we will get that from her,
and then
we'll be able to
out
ship it to you. So it's going to be a little bit of a delay, but if you're here and you can send us an email with your address to support@cutterpillar.com, we'll get that out to you. But we will also email you for that after today. So,
this camera.
Okay. Yeah, we totally did it on the plane, Carla, and she was so stressed out on me the whole time. She was so worried I was going to spill all over the place. But I didn't spill.
She didn't
at all. The thing that was the most problem though was we had the light boards on the lowest possible settings.
And we were making people mad.
We made the whole cabin lights because it was a nighttime flight. It was right after the show. So we were flying home in the dark. And so the whole cabin
the
lit
people
up.
behind us were shoving like
They were putting coats and pillows up between
the
seats to try to ignore the light. But we got them done.
Yeah, because I knew she would never get them done if we did not finish them.
Yeah, so we got them done. So we talked about the Glow Ultra Bundle that's on sale. Go check that out. We also have on the website, standard on the website this month for the Handmade Collective is a buy more, save more discount deal. So the more you buy, the more you save. And that will go to your cart automatically. What's it track?
I don't know.
It'll automatically put that discount into your cart. So if it's $100, you're going to get an extra $10 off of your order. If it's $200, you're going to get an extra $25 off of your order.
It's you.
And it goes from there. And so the bundles though that we're showing you this week are already on sale. So you can have that buy more, save more discount on top of that. Now, if you signed up as a VIP, you got a coupon code in your email. You can also use that coupon code with the bundle discount, with the buy more, save more discount, and then you can use your coupon code in your shopping cart. We're not able to like stack coupon codes, but we figured out a way in the system to set up discounts differently than coupon codes. And so
Yes.
you're able to use all of those discounts for this Handmade Collective. So we're
Yes.
super excited about that. We're going to show you our next bundles. I mean, they're like
Are they
sets.
bundles? They're
They're,
sets.
they're sets.
Are we?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sets. So there's two options for this one.
Okay, let's see if it follows you. No, it's not following you. It's just me.
It's following you.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry that this is tracking you guys. Everyone take a shot.
Okay.
Stay.
The camera's very antsy today.
Okay. Well, whatever. Here we are. Oh.
Now it's tracking me. It hates me. It's because my I'm so pale. It thinks I'm a ghost. And so my white isn't, I can't make it stop. Anyway, our flip and folds are on sale, you guys. We have bundles for our flip and fold mats for our it stopped.
It did.
For our small one and our big one. So we have two flip and folds. One is our 36. This is the smaller one. This is the 36. Hers is the 48. So we have two.
It's so big.
So if you guys haven't seen how these work, I'm just going to show you really quick with the smaller one probably, because the bigger one will knock the camera off. And that, Jana, everybody likes Keisha better. Story of my life. Jana.
That's not true.
Story of my life. That
I like
the
us
camera likes
equally.
Keisha better. So these flip and fold. Eric, can you flip to the other camera? And we'll really try not to let this one track while we do this.
I know.
So this is our flip and fold 36. So it starts here at 8.5 by 11. So you can cut on this side. Then if you need a little bit more space, there's two puzzle pieces on one side. There's one puzzle piece on the other side. You flip it open like a book. And when you flip that open, now you have twice as much space. You've got 11 by 17. Then if you need more space, you just flip it over and you open it like a big book. And there's the little puzzle pieces. You can see that again right there. You just want to make sure that your puzzle piece is snapped. Make sure that it is snapped. Jana likes me better. Thank you, Jana. You made my day. You want to make sure that that little puzzle piece is snapped.
Thanks, Jana.
You might have offended Keisha, but you made my day. When that is snapped, then the mat stays nice and smooth. We get the questions all the time. What about where the seams are? Can you cut across that? What happens when that happens? And you can cut right across the seam. I'm going to just cut really quick to show you. I have to do it at a little bit of an angle. So here's my seam right here. This is where the puzzle piece is. This is the seam right here. And I'm just going to cut with my handy dander. How do you say that? Famore? Handy dander.
Watch your fingers.
Famore. I'm cutting through like 5 layers here. Right across. No issues at all. So you can cut right across that as long as your puzzle pieces are snapped together.
Yeah.
Don't cut along it, but cut right across it.
Yeah. And we put little warnings where you're not supposed to cut. And they're not on main seams. So it's not like you're going to miss the main seams of where you normally cut.
Exactly. Right. Now, if this is my favorite size.
It's a good size.
Because you can do strips on this and not take up your whole table.
Mhm.
This is a great size if you're traveling and you're going to a class. You can share it with your friend.
Yeah.
The two of you sitting side by side can use the same cutting mat. But this will also open bigger. So this opens up to 24 by 36. I can't even quite get it all in
it's
the
not going
thing.
to fit on the whole
It's not going to
table.
all quite get there. But it's 24 by 36.
Again, make sure you always pop in those puzzle pieces.
Pop in those puzzle pieces. And then you have a full 24 by 36 mat. Now you can also, I'm going to try it. You can
can do it.
You can turn the mat upside, flip it over this way, and then you can see all of the different sizes on here. But what you can also do is fold it in half this way. And now you also have a 17 by 24 size mat.
Which this is a great size.
This is a really good size.
Yeah.
So you have 5 cutting mats in one.
And you guys, the big one is just double what Melody just did. So you're going to get all those same size. I mean, all those same sizes, just double. Each one is double.
Yes. So it ends up at 36 by 48, which covers my entire table.
Yeah. So I'm showing that as like,
We'll knock all the cameras down. So
yeah,
can't
we
do
will.
that.
But you can see, here's the second one. Look at that.
Yeah. And see, and fold it right back up for just a second. Because this is, see how it's exactly half, right? So the 48 is twice as big as the 36 in all of the.
These are so great because look how small it is to store it. Like this one, I just store on the cupboard that's right behind me.
Yeah.
And then I can just pull it out when I need to.
Yep.
This one, like if you have a big dining room table, you can pull it out, put it out on your dining room table, do all your cutting, fold it back up when it's dinner time, and put it away.
Yes. Yes. And now, not that these aren't great to be on sale already, because they are, but in the bundles, in the Handmade Collective bundles that we've got going on that are on sale, they also come with the tote bags for them. Now, these tote bags are technically for our glow light boards,
Yes.
but these will fit in there with your light board.
yes.
So if you already have a medium-sized light board and a tote, you could get a flip and fold and slide that in there with it. If you already have a mini light board and a tote, you can slide that in there with it. But we are doing the totes right along with
your flip and folds.
with your flip and folds, and you can.
And they're discounted.
Yeah,
Correct me
the
if I'm
bundles
wrong.
the bundle's already discounted.
They're
So the
discounted.
set is already discounted. Either the 36 or the 48. You can use that buy more, save more will apply. And then you can also use your coupon code if you signed up as a VIP. But this way, the thing that are, Eric, you can flip that back now if you would, please. The thing that is so great about the flip and folds is that, yes, you can put them away at home, which I need to, because if I need to cut big stuff, I have
Right.
to do it on my dining room table and
Right.
I have to put it away.
Right.
All of us have tried to lean those cutting mats, those big giant cutting mats up against the wall and get that curl in the bottom, and it never flattens back out. This way it folds up small like this, so you can set it on a shelf, on the top of the piano, on the top
Yep.
of your bookcase, whatever. And so that's what's really great about it. They don't always have to be out. You can put them away. The other thing that is so great about these is they fold up small enough that they're so easy to travel with.
They are. And they're not that heavy. Like this one's not too bad. This
They're
is
not that
about,
heavy.
What, 4 pounds?
Yeah, it's about 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
So if you're going to a class, if you're going to a retreat, if you're going to your friend's house,
Mhm.
if you're doing a fabric heist down at Echo Park Paper, which we're going to talk about more tomorrow.
Yes.
Any
Yeah.
of those things, you can take these mats
We
with
took
you.
these, and these were amazing.
They
down
were
there,
amazing
so,
to use for things like that.
Yes.
Share them on your class. The other thing that's really great, there's a couple of other things that are really great about these mats. They're made out of a material called TPE. It's not PVC like our typical cutting mats are. Those typical cutting mats, when they laser cut those, it's kind of toxic. This is non-toxic material. So if you're a cake decorator, you could cut your fondant out on top of these. Probably not and cut fabric,
Yeah.
but
it might
if
be
you
one or the other.
one or the other.
Just
Um,
you're gonna eat that.
but it's non-toxic.
Yeah.
It's also heat resistant. Now don't
Yes.
iron on
Don't
it.
iron on it.
It's not that kind of heat resistant.
Ask her how she knows.
I know they're not iron proof. Don't do that.
Yes.
But if you leave
If
it,
in the car,
yeah, if you
Then
leave it
it's
in a hot
okay.
car, it doesn't work because we've all
Right.
done that. Who's done that? We've all done that.
yeah, of course you leave your mat in the car. If you're going to a retreat, you know,
Yeah.
you just leave it in the
You
car.
leave it in the car.
Then it's gonna warp.
It's gonna work.
This will not happen. That
It
will
won't
not
work,
happen
yeah.
to this.
These won't work. So
And
yeah,
you can wipe blood off them. Ask me how I know.
ask her how she knows that. We have been
We have experienced some things.
well, and we've been a little hard on our flip and folds.
We have.
Like
We've-
generally speaking,
I've
like
cut a lot
because
there.
we use them all the time.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't have I have my light boards in my cutting or in my craft room, but the only other cutting mat I have are my flip and folds. So I'm not gonna go get another mat. I'll just use my flip and folds because they're
Yes.
awesome. Because any size I need,
Yes.
done.
And I've ironed on mine and it bubbled up.
That's a no.
Don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
But as soon as I realized it, I put my glass mat on top of it and the
Flattened
weight
it
of the
out.
glass mat flattened it out pretty well. Not all the
Yes,
way,
yeah.
but pretty well. So I have to avoid that section a little bit. Keisha cut herself in blood all over hers.
Yep, I did.
But they're like
But
good as new.
they're
They're
fine.
totally good.
Totally fine.
They're
Oh my
totally
gosh.
good.
Well, we're just about to bring on our next presenters, but let's
We are. Should we spin?
Let's do another spin to
Should we
win.
do a spin to win before we bring our next
Yeah, because
presenter
they're
on?
about 5 or so.
They're about 5 minutes
away.
out. So yeah,
Let's do a spin to win.
all right. Savannah says we're giving important details for wear and tear. Yeah, don't bleed on your stuff.
Oh, and then I don't know, did you guys? And then I want to show you guys the fabric I'm going to make my dress out of. Because why not?
Oh, we're gonna do that today?
Yeah, why not? Because I brought it to your house.
Oh, okay,
I
yes.
can
So
just show it real quick.
so we'll just talk. We mentioned we're gonna go into more detail
Oh yeah.
tomorrow, but we mentioned
I talked about it
and for
yesterday, so.
we talked about it yesterday. So for those of you that have been following us, Keisha's husband and his business partner own a company called Echo Park Paper. They do paper designs. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. Anything you can imagine, you can use for that. They have partnered with Riley Blake Fabrics, and they Riley Blake has made their paper designs into fabric collections for the last 10 years or so. Echo Park Paper has a bolt of each of those chilling in their office.
So it's heaven.
It's beautiful. So we're going to show the video tomorrow, but
Yes.
it's on our Instagram right
So
now.
if you haven't seen that video, stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to show it again.
We took a little field trip and we stole some fabric.
We did.
We did have
heist.
permission, so steal is a little
It was
excessive.
more like a heist.
It was more like heist. But Keisha's obsessed with Halloween the way I'm obsessed with Christmas. And so we found some fabric that we're going to turn into a dress for her.
I just
And she wanted to show you guys today because she brought it down to my house. Look how cute this is.
That's going to be my Halloween dress, you guys. Look how cute it is. Anyway, I'm so
cute.
excited. I wanted to share today because we talked about it yesterday. Look at the little orange.
Yeah, they're orange bows.
What can I do with orange on there? Get some orange shoes.
We could do some like rickrack.
No.
Or some piping. We could do piping.
piping, orange piping, bright orange.
Yeah.
You guys. Anyway, I wanted to share. This is my yay.
We'll share more about the Echo Park
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we'll go into more detail tomorrow.
And we might have an Echo Park Paper fabric, Riley Blake fabric giveaway
might.
tomorrow. So stick around for that tomorrow.
Definitely want to tune in tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's not spill again. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel. Oh,
Mini
again.
clamps again.
Mini clamp.
Someone else going to win 2-pack of mini clamps.
Yeah.
I'm so glad these are back in stock.
Brenda
That makes
wants
me
to
so
know
happy.
if we're gonna sew your dress on alive.
Okay.
That stresses me out a little bit.
It stresses me out too.
Listen, guys, I used to garment sew all the time. I used to do prom dresses and wedding dresses and Halloween costumes and all that. I haven't done one in 8 years. The last Halloween costume I made was for Grayson when he was 2,
Wow.
and he just turned 10.
Oh, okay. Well,
I made my grandson Thor when he was 2 years old. It's the cutest little Thor costume. It was so cute
So cute. 'Cause he was like this big.
because he was so tiny. But he just turned 10 last week, and so I
Yeah.
haven't made a garment for that long. So I don't know if I dare to do it on a live because it's
I
been
don't
a
know.
while.
Maybe we will make
Maybe we'll make a
practice
video.
dress
Maybe we'll make a
or a
practice
video.
dress.
A video is good. We can share a video.
So you don't watch it. So you don't have to sit there and watch us mess
And you don't
everything up.
hear us.
You don't hear us curse.
Because we will be.
Okay.
Okay, who's gonna win the clamps?
Since we did bring up the fabric and that we're going to make you a Halloween dress and all of that stuff, I would like to know in the comments if you started garment sewing first or if you started just quilting first.
That's a good question.
So put a number 1 in the chat if you did start garment sewing first. Like I know a lot of us did. I did. You did.
I did.
Put a number 2 if you just straight into quilting.
Yeah. Ones and twos.
Ones and twos. So put the 1s and 2s in there, and then and they won't stay in stock long. Probably not, Tracy.
No.
Probably not.
Brenda, cursing and sewing, LOL. Yes.
Dude, how do you get through sewing without
I don't
cursing?
know.
I can't even imagine anymore how you would do that.
You know what's really amazing is when I did cut my finger, I actually did not curse.
I would imagine I wasn't there.
I was in shock.
I would
and
have. That's what I
just
was gonna
saying,
say.
Oh crap.
I would imagine
crap.
that you were in such
Uh-oh.
shock.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
and
What do I
probably
do? What do I do?
I would also imagine, like I said, I wasn't there. We go to shows all the time and we open boxes with box cutters, and I always cut myself doing that. I always
Yes.
nick my finger, and then
She does.
always like 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding. How did that happen? Kind of a thing.
Mhm.
Right. So that happens all the time. And so you probably thought like it wasn't a big deal until there was that much bleeding.
Well, yeah, and I was like, oh. Oh.
Yeah.
So
And her super, super sweet 15-year-old son, when she went to go get the stitches, cleaned it up for her so she wouldn't freak out when you came
yeah,
back.
because I went back down and I was like, I shut my rotary blade and wiped the. Wait, I know there had to have been blood. So then I asked him. I said, "Did you go down and clean up?" He's like, "Yeah, Mom. I shut your blade. I turned off your TV. I wiped all the blood up."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Because when he called me to tell me, I talked to him, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't want her to see all that."
Oh,
It was so cute,
he's so sweet.
so sweet.
Love that.
Okay, let's pick a winner.
Ones and twos. Eric, who is our winner?
Who is our winner for our mini clamps?
It says Melody and Keisha. Yay.
That's us. Can you see it?
Maryland Vice. There's 1456.
Marilyn, please send us an email to support@caterpillar.com and remind me that it was the mini clamps and give me your address and we'll get those shipped off for you.
I apologize if I murder anybody's names. I do apologize in advance. I can't.
We're terrible at that.
I can't.
We're so sorry. We're terrible
so
about that.
none of it makes sense to me. And she can't see, so I have to read the names.
We're a treat.
So,
Listen, the two of us together make a really great human.
we do.
On our
Actually,
own, sometimes not so much, but together,
you mesh it
really
together,
good.
we're
Really good human.
We're good.
We're great. We are so super excited for our next presenters, you guys. Listen, I think Lindsay's going to come on and explain it a little bit more, but
Yes,
we were so super excited. I don't know how many of you guys out there follow Minky Kim or have seen her projects and her fabric lines and what she does. She is
so talented.
phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
She was so kind to partner with us for this, but she wasn't able to be here live.
Yes.
So what we've done is we have recruited our beautiful Sew and Spill team. Lindsay and Karen are going to be here, and they are going to teach a Minky Kim pattern and talk about how this happened.
It's so cute.
There's some giveaways.
They're probably gonna spill some tea.
They might spill some
That's
tea.
what they do.
And they're going to sew and spill. So I think they're there. Eric, can you pop them on there? Are they
there?
here?
Are we here? Are you guys here?
I think I saw them show up a
Yeah, I
couple
think
minutes
so.
ago.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I wonder if they're having maybe my bad luck rubbed off.
Oh, maybe
they're
Keisha's
having
bad luck.
technical- They're there. Oh, we just need Eric to. There we
There
go.
we go. Here they come.
Here they come.
They're little. There they are.
Hey,
We're all here together.
I know.
I know.
Miss you guys. For the record, my favorite is Theo and Madison.
Oh, their duo.
I'm just kidding. I love both of you guys.
I love that, Karen. That makes their day.
With your permission, I'm going to decline to tell them that.
My husband will love to hear that.
So
Whatever.
Theo,
I think they should come to a segment. Maybe next. I don't know. Just say.
They do know,
You did
Well,
teach them how to
they
sew.
will do what we tell them to do.
They will do what we
so-
tell them to do. For those of you watching, if you haven't seen, go back to our YouTube channel and watch how we tried to teach our husbands how to sew. It was hilarious.
quite
But
funny.
they got so weird and quiet because they were
They
so
did.
serious
They were
about
so
it.
concentrating. It was
That
funny.
is so cute. Well, hey.
Well, I just want to ask one question before I pass it all the way over. Karen, did you bring the little care package to Lindsay that you grabbed from my house yesterday?
Certainly did. Yes.
Can we
Karen and
show
Lindsay
it?
got a little bit of fabric from the fabric heist.
They did. We heisted some fabric for them,
That-
so
oh,
maybe
that
they'll
fabric.
share that with you.
You sent her home with a couple surprises, Melody. I thought you were referring to the other one.
No, the
No.
other one is a big secret. But
That's till Friday.
yes,
You
they
guys,
got a little fabric from the fabric heist as well.
It's so
Look how
cute.
It's so
this
cute.
is. This is Winnie
'Cause
the
as we
Pooh.
know, someone really enjoys gingham. We have a
Someone
fan.
loves gingham. We have a friend who loves gingham.
You guys,
Um,
I
if
have
you know anything about Lindsay, you know. Plaid, gingham,
stripes.
Stripes,
Stripes.
dot. Yes, yes,
We
yes.
love it.
So good. I'm so
true.
glad you got it. Okay, we are going to let you guys take over
Yeah,
from
take
here.
over. Enjoy Sew and Spill with Karen and Lindsay.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Thank you, Keisha and Melody.
Thank you.
This has been fun so far.
I know. I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves. We've had a lot of great presenters already, and Lindsay and I are so excited that we get to wrap it up today. This is really fun.
No, we have our own segment this time, and we're excited to be a part of today, the first Handmade Collective, the first day one of Handmade Collective.
Yes. So, if you're new here, we would like to just quickly introduce ourselves. I'm Karen, and this is Lindsay, and we're co-owners of Caterpillar. And we have been in this business for a couple of years now, and it's been a lot of fun. We love this community. We love just how everybody gets together and helps each other. Our late mother-in-law, Linda, was a big-time sewist and quilter, and it's just been a fun way to kind of connect with her legacy. We love just how it just brings people together, and we're excited to get on here and share what we have learned and like kind of pass that along, and excited to partner with this project with Minky Kim, and Lindsay's going to talk more about that.
Yeah, we are so excited. We are so excited to also, while we're demonstrating, show how our tools work in the process, because we are very passionate about all our Caterpillar tools. So you'll see us using our stuff in live action. Yes, okay, yes, Minky Kim has partnered with us to bring to all of you today, Meadow Friends. Is this not the cutest little pattern, you guys? Karen and I have maybe made
So many.
whole extended family of these, because they are so cute.
I know, it's like Meadow Friends, cousins, aunts, uncles.
It's true.
We've
It's
done
true.
quite a few.
More than friends, but maybe I'll do an overhead shot. Can you guys see how adorable we are making these today? We're so excited. We're so excited that she was partnering with us and doing this, and she's actually so generously donated 2 of these patterns to you guys today, which we will be giving away a little later. So hang on. We are going to make these live for you, show you our steps, our tips and tricks. Of course, when you purchase one of her patterns, should be right there. That links directly to her website and directly to the pattern. And she has amazing so many cute patterns. You'll be obsessive.
Susan, bunnies do like to multiply.
I love that. Yes. And
So, they
ours
do.
have multiplied,
Yeah,
because you guys, these are so fun. And this another reason why we just decided to choose this one. Well, one, my 5-year-old was obsessing over it. She was the one that was like, Mom, please buy this pattern. She saw me looking through Minky Kim's patterns. And so it was so fun, because I made my first one with her, and it was just such a fun little bonding experience, and they come together really fast. They're super customizable.
yes, definitely beginner friendly.
Oh, beginner friendly. Yes.
Oh,
do not feel
And
intimidated.
I would even say, so my 14-year-old, almost 15, also wanted one, and when she saw me making them. So my 14-year-old and my 9-year-old and my cute little toddler.
Cute.
My 12-year-old son was not interested, but 3 out of 4 all wanted a little
take
bunny
it.
too.
That's so
they
cute.
got to pick their like fabrics for the clothes. It's been really fun.
That is really fun. Yeah. He might want one. Maybe make him one anyway. Give it to his future.
He's getting one. He's
Yeah.
getting one.
Yeah.
But
He's getting one.
he
Cute.
wasn't as interested in the process.
Got it. Got it. That's so cute. But it is something fun that you can do in an afternoon with your grandkids or your kids, and then create this cute little keepsake that you can customize and pick fabrics and all the things. So, but really quick, a little background information about Minky Kim. She is originally from Korea. She is the most adorable thing ever. I actually met her. She was doing a retreat at a quilt shop not far from my home. And she was just the cutest. She just grabbed me by the shoulders and just gave me a hug. That was the first time we had met. And I told her that I was one of the owners of Caterpillar. And she was like, oh my goodness, I love Caterpillar tools. She's one of our affiliates also. That is why we work with her. And she knew, this is kind of a funny story. She knew she had met Karen's husband, Brett. And so she said, are you Brett's wife? And I was like, oh no, no, I'm married to the other brother. And she was like, oh, I bet your husband's just as handsome as Brett. I thought that was really cute. I'm like, yeah, he is. Anyway, so kind of a fun thing, but I wanted to share, this is so cute, and I will try not to get emotional because I am home with little kids right now. And so I feel it's very all tender to me, but she actually started out, she didn't start as a traditional quilter. She began as an artist who wanted to capture memories of her children. I'm so sorry. Everything's at the surface for me right now. I don't know, but I just thought it was so cute. So she started tracing little drawings there. Gosh, she has 3 little girls. I'm not going to be able to get through this. Sorry, and I'm an ugly crier. But she, thank you. Rein me in, calm me down. Okay. So she would take, she would, with linen, she would trace her little girl's drawings because she wanted to capture the little simple moments of her little girl's lives.
Which is the sweetest. I mean, if you think about
I
that,
know.
like, don't we all want to do
Where are
that?
the tissues? I know.
So that is one thing we did not prep for. Do you want to use my bunny?
Use the fabric that we're going to use. It is a good family time making these. It's just so cute, and I just love that she incorporated that. And that she's author of several books. She has several lines of fabric with Riley Blake, and the author again of So Illustrated.
Look at these, you guys.
I know. If we have time at the end, we're gonna fangirl over all of her fun things. But anyway, so this method of drawing, sewing, what is the actual term? Signature sewing illustrations. Anyway, that's how her sewing illustrations came about, the name of her website and her company. So
I love that.
anyway, so I wanted to share that. It just hit close to home because I've got little ones at home still and trying to capture those little tender moments in my life. And anyway, this is a great project that you can do, again, really quick and easy. So should we get going? Enough talk? Okay.
Let's get started on these darling
Let's
little
get
bunnies.
started. They're so fun.
So, why don't you guess?
Okay, really quick. There's no right or wrong way to do this.
No.
We're kind of giggling because we both had different methods. They're
Same
not wrong.
patterns,
Same
same
pattern.
instructions.
Yes.
And we've just gone about it in such a different way.
Yeah.
But we tend to do that.
We tend to do that. And again, there's no right or right or wrong way, but we are going to show you briefly some of the two different ways that you can start out with tracing your bunny. So I'm going to just change my camera. Oops, that's, I'm gonna just zoom out just a little bit here. We're gonna use our Caterpillar premium light board to show you how we trace the pattern. So here is a pattern right here. So this is a jacket. We're focusing on the body and and the limbs and the little ears and all the things. So we're making a bunny today. You can make a bunny or like a little doll with hair, but we're doing the bunny today. So I'm going to show you. For time purposes, I actually went ahead and traced some of these already, but I'm going to show you using the light board how awesome it is to be able to trace these remaining pieces out. I like to use the gridless mat right here because I love to sandwich my pattern between the light and the cutting mat so that I'm not getting any shifting going on. It holds it nice and tight in place there. And catch me if I'm forgetting anything, Karen.
No, you're
Or I'm okay. So
good.
we have these awesome friction pens. If you don't have a friction pen, you need to invest in one. And we actually have a supply list that we'll pull up at some point here. But I want to show you, and it's a little bit tricky to see. You can still kind of see. We can see it way better over here, but because of all the lighting around us, it kind of is a little tricky to see over the camera. But these light boards illuminate everything so well, make everything so easy.
You know, I'm like, should I turn one of these off?
Yeah, we could. Maybe that would help. Can you guys see that better?
Does that
Yeah, I
help?
think you can see it. Oh, we're gonna just
Okay,
turn
we'll just
on and
do
off
that
the
for
lights
now. Yeah.
for just a minute here.
We can turn on and off.
Yes, awesome. Okay, so you can see everything clearly here, and you can just trace.
But I mean, just to be clear though, we can see it great even with all the lights on. That's
Yes.
how bright these light boards are. They are such a good tool for tracing and for, I mean, just being able to see what you're doing if you're trying to line things up.
I am
They
going
really
to.
are just such a great tool to have.
Oh, I know. Just makes everything easier. You can never have enough light in your space. Oops, I got a little. That side's gonna have a big cheek over there. I'm just kidding, but
Cute little bunny cheek.
I also marked. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit, just so you can see. I also marked where the ears are going to be basted. So after you cut out the pattern, you can remember where those ears are. So again, with heat, this pen will disappear. So
Yeah.
with a quick iron.
So are you tracing on the wrong side of your fabric or the?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because you can flip it
Right.
both ways. You can still see and you know what? This is actually, you guys, like upholstery fabric. I actually found it in my late mother-in-law's old stash.
Oh,
So I have no idea what kind of fabric it is, but it's very thick. And I'm telling you that because you can see through this thick upholstered like fabric, cutting mat plus just regular copy paper. It's not like a thin vellum paper. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and let's see here.
Okay.
Let me. Should we trace this one too, really quick?
Sure. And so
No, you guys get the idea. Let me just do the eyes really quick.
And I will tell you, so I actually do a little bit of a different method. So Lindsay traces out all of her pieces front and back because you have to have it mirrored, right? So like for your arms, you need a front piece and a back piece. For your ears, you need a front piece and a back piece.
That's right.
And so since you have 2 ears, you need 4 pieces total, right? So I do it a little bit differently.
Okay.
And this is what we're talking about, right? So I have my body, so this is my fabric. It's folded in half. You can still see through it, by the way. Like you can still, I will just go over here. Look, you can still
2
see,
layers.
this is 2 layers of fabric. You can still see through it. I actually usually just trace through one side and trace one, but you could pre-fold it. I'm just saying. But so I just trace one set. So I have like one body over here. I've already got 2 legs, 2 arms.
Yeah, you can't see them.
2 ears. You can't see it because I've already sewn it.
She's already sewn it, and the ink is already gone.
But the ink is gone from my pen. But and then because my fabric is folded, I've got it right sides together. It's already mirrored, and it just for me saves time. And then I've already got this sewn here, and then I cut it out after. I only don't sew the body because you need to add the arms and the ears and everything.
Right.
So I don't sew the body, but I sew all of that and cut it out after. For me, that's easier.
Yeah.
But so just an alternate method. I clip it, so that my fabric doesn't shift. I clip it like all around, but that's just another idea if you want.
Yes. Again, there's no, the reason why I do it, again, you guys can do it however you want. The reason why I do it this way, because I'm nervous about shifting. You can pin it, but I just like to have I don't know. I think maybe I do things the long, hard way, Karen. I don't know. But,
well, you like to be very particular and make sure that you have like control over all your pieces.
I do. I like the control.
I'm a little bit scrappier where I'm like, if it's not like perfectly aligned, it's fine. I'm more about like fast.
That's true. I do iron everything.
Mine turns out great. Like I'm,
Oh, it does.
A faster method doesn't mean sloppy. I'm just going to say that.
No.
But
it's just your preference, whatever.
That is just my preference. So really quick, I will show you guys how I embroider the face while she cuts some of those out.
Yeah, I'm going to cut some of these patterns out.
And again, we have different methods on embroidering the face as well.
Should we turn these on? I can turn the light board off for a minute because I don't need it right this minute.
So on your, right side of your fabric. So this is the back again. And I've already like pre-embroidered some of it because nobody wants to watch me embroider an entire face, but
she does a good job.
I like to do it when it's still flat. Some people prefer like after the face is stuffed, and this is what Lindsay likes.
Yes.
To do the face then. I prefer to do it this way. And I just like to use a little embroidery hoop. So I've got.
Can't forget to use this. She'll show you how she uses the Flex Light and Accessory Kit.
Yes. So I like to put my little embroidery hoop on here.
Sorry, am I in your way?
Nope, you're good. Okay, so tighten that up. And if I can tighten it, doesn't want to tighten. And then, and I do like to use my little clamp here and my Flex Light. Just adds a little bit of extra light. And if you're doing really tiny stitches, you can do your
it adds a lot of
magnet
light
too. Yeah.
Look at all that light. It's so nice to have the isolated light right where you need it.
Look at this magnet, you guys. I just like to show it on the camera.
The magnifying glass?
The magnifier. Did I call it a magnet?
Yeah.
Sorry. Magnifier. It's because I got mesmerized by
there you go.
The cool magnifier. I almost called it a magnet again. Okay. So anyway, so I like to do this. Then I just get, whatever color of thread. And the fun thing about these faces is they're so customizable. You could do eyelashes. You could do no eyelashes. You could do eyebrows. You could do little whiskers. Minky Kim has some where she's like embroidered the cheeks, which is really cute.
Oh, I know.
Or I'm going to blush the cheeks later and I'll show you guys that. But you just trace your face on however you want it. And then I usually knot the thread and I back stitch around how I want it. And I just do like a little outline, and then I do a satin stitch down the middle. And these little embroidered faces I think are so cute.
So calming. I'm like, oh, I just feel all
It is
relaxed,
calming.
Karen.
My one, oops, got a little thread through there. But my one tip I would say is don't drag your thread from like one eye to the next eye, because you can see it through using this method. So you'd want to like cut it off and start again. But other than that, like, it's just easy, it's calming, it doesn't take super long, and it's just really fun. I don't know. You guys who are embroiderers probably have the best like tips and tricks, and I would be curious to know what you do. So because the first doll I made, I did embroider, not this pattern, but a different pattern. I did embroider the face on like when it was already stuffed, and I found it a little bit harder, but
I found it easier actually. So it's just totally preference, right?
and I wonder if it's just because I grew up like cross stitching and I'm just used to this method, you know?
Totally makes sense.
And I don't know. Like, I feel like you just kind of find what your preference is and you just go for it.
Yep.
And I will say it's kind of hard to do it on camera because I'm trying not to put my head in the middle of the camera.
That's
I'm like, honestly, like, I'm getting older here and I'm trying.
You're doing great. You're doing so great.
I can't see as well as I used to.
I think the reason why I like to do it stuffed is because I don't knot it. I just pull it over. And because the thread goes through the polyfill, I don't have to worry about making all kinds of ugly mistakes on the back that show through to the front. Does that make sense? So anyway, again, no right or wrong way.
There's definitely
do it how you want to do it.
Benefits to whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know? You just kind of
just get it done.
What works for you.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, you don't even probably have to embroider a face if you don't want to. You could do, I don't know, you could draw on the face. You could.
Have you seen those cute bunnies that don't have any faces? They're just cute.
That's true.
They're just cute without a little face. So that works too.
I know that was somebody that was like, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
have you seen those those like paintings out there that have like everything but the face included? Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a trend.
You know, it's funny that you say that, Carla, because I usually do put it on the left side, and I'm like trying to do it on the camera. And so
everything's like tricky.
It's
with
all different.
The camera. So fun to see everybody. I love you guys chiming in on the chat over here. Really, really fun. I love her story also. Oh, you may want to get, you just read that. Okay. Should we move on to the next step?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Anyway, that's how I do the face, and it's pretty simple and quick to just get it done.
So I cut out the pieces over here for you guys. So once all the pieces are cut, I make sure they're right sides together. If they're not, I place them right sides together. These are two legs. They've got legs right here. And I'm going to show you, and the arms. This is the arm piece. I'm going to use that friction pen again, and I'm going to just eye a 1/4 of an inch seam here. This just helps guide me as I sew. And you know what? These don't have to be perfect because they're just cute. And just like all of us, we all have cute, special little imperfections.
Well, and honestly, I think that kind of makes it more personal. And I like the little imperfections. They look, I like the look of handmade. Like if I wanted a store-bought something, I would buy a store-bought something, you know.
Amen. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm hauling over my machine here. By the way, when we bought this machine, we were told that it was lightweight. It's
They're
not.
like, it's very portable.
Yeah, we
I'm
watched this like
yeah,
video.
for bodybuilders.
Yeah, well, I'm not a bodybuilder anyway, but it's a good machine. So I'm gonna move the light actually now for a minute. We'll bring it back because we're gonna do ironing. You know, I love to iron, everybody. We're not gonna forget that step.
Yes, we
Okay.
do love.
Let's see, does that work here?
I have to tease Lindsay because she was ironing her pants when I got here. I'm like,
Yeah.
you ironed your jeans?
No,
your
they might.
jeans.
You guys might see my jeans during the. Let's see. Oh, cool. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna see some of
I'm like, I can
her.
I can zoom in.
So she's going to be filming me sew this little guy, and I'm standing, and it's at an angle. So please be forgiven. I know you guys are always forgiving, but we'll see how this thing goes down. Let's see. It feels like it. Oh, it's a pen. I'm like, something is a little pen. Let me grab my little foot over here. So I like to use a pretty tight stitch length, and I do. So it's a standard is like 2.0 or 2.5, and I bring it down to 2. You guys can do what you like, but I like when I'm turning the little piece out, I want to make sure that there's not going to be coming apart like a nice tight stitch. You don't need to be perfect. Thank you, Tracy. We know that, but we are representing Minky Kim, so we're trying to be as perfect.
And if you guys have ever watched her videos, they literally are always perfect.
I know. By the way, did we mention when you purchase a pattern, she has a QR code linked to a video also. So if you're more visual, you can watch her and you can read the pattern and watch the little video. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to back stitch here because when you're turning it out, you don't want those, pieces to. I need a little tune up. So what do you know, you guys? Without fail.
Did your needle?
The safety device has been activated. What?
Did your needle hit?
No, it didn't hit at all. Okay, hold on, guys. I swear my machine knows when I'm like stitching live. It's like,
Of course it does.
That's
the curse of live projects is something always happens.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a little piece of different fabric here to make sure that this is not sure what's happening here, but I just want to show you. Okay. Hang tight, everybody. Let me reposition. Put my bobbin in there again. You guys having fun today?
No.
Man, I've learned some new fun things already, and I'm excited for all week. Okay, will you hand over? Oh, I need to attach my flex light because I really do need to hand. For some reason, it's not automatically threading for me. Great. Just great. So let me
We're supposed to take our machines in for their checkup.
1 year checkup.
1 year. And we're like, we can't. We have a big event coming up.
Yeah, we need our machines.
So I think that the machine was like
telling us,
how dare you?
Yeah, we have. Okay, but man, if I didn't have that flex light, I wouldn't have been able to thread that needle. Oh, maybe it was meant to be to show you how nice you can manipulate this to target wherever you need light. Okay, please work. What's wrong? I'm looking at Karen. Giving your faces like,
I didn't see what happened.
I don't know either.
Unless the needle.
Guys.
Oh no.
You guys. Okay, you know what?
Shoot.
That is okay because we have some made steps. So we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this.
That is just fine.
I'm going to put my machine down and take it straight in to the doctor.
Okay, here, let's switch back to the overhead.
Good thing we were prepared. Yes.
Camera. Get rid of that.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
we're going to show you.
You guys know what sewing looks like. Everybody here knows what sewing looks like.
Yes.
So
we're going to show you once they're sewn together here.
then we turn them.
We were
and
gonna
I will
show
just
you-
cut some of these out really
We were going to
quick.
show you how we turn them out, but that's okay. I'm having fun today. Oh, good. I love that you're having fun. We're having fun too. You know what? That when you go live, there's bound to be little hiccups. So,
Yes. So here, we'll show you how to turn these little ears
oh, perfect. You turn those out.
out. So
I've got those ones done.
okay. So I've got these little ears that I just cut out. We just are gonna clip. I'm gonna grab my pinking shears. You could also just cut out little notches.
Yes.
Whatever you want to do on these curves, just to help them like lie flat. Just make sure you don't cut through your stitches. So just cut these.
Jeez, I wonder what's going on with that machine.
I don't know. You know what will happen is it will be perfectly fine as soon as this is over. All right,
Maybe.
and then I'll use my flimsy little straw. Lindsay's is much better probably, but so I just
use
stick a
use
straw.
mine.
You guys probably have like nice fancy turning tools.
Use
And then
these.
I
No,
use a
a
crochet
straw,
hook
a crochet hook, a chopstick,
and I just
or
push that
hemostats.
through. Boop. And we get our cute little ear. Is our iron heating up? And then just push out all of those seams.
Yeah, the iron is nice and warm. We've got our cute little Liso iron here.
Okay.
Let me get our light board. Bring up our glass mat so you can see that you can iron right over the light, you guys. If you didn't know that already, you can. So
Yeah,
let's see.
and let's get our tempered mat. Excuse my head there. Okay. Okay.
Just
So,
move that over a little bit so you guys can see.
okay, so this is turned out. I've like mostly gotten the seams out with my not chopstick, my little crochet hook here. And then we'll let this heat up for a second. Let me do a leg too so that we can show you the stuffing.
Oh, can I iron it? Because I love to iron.
Yeah. Lindsay is
Okay.
the ironing queen.
I love, it's just so satisfying to have nice pressed sheets. Okay, I don't always iron my sheets, but
that was like one of the first things, like when we were first, because we've been sisters-in-law for like almost probably 20 years.
22,
Well, 20 for me. 'cause
20, that's true. Okay.
But I came over to her house and she had like a stack of sheets on her ironing board, and I was like,
guys,
that's like just for laundry, right? You don't actually iron your sheets. She's like, no, I iron my sheets. And it like blew my mind. I had never thought about ironing sheets in my life.
oh,
But I will
dear.
say I have ironed my pillowcases like since then, and it actually is kind of nice. I do like a nice crispy.
It makes you feel like you're in a resort. Okay, you might not be able to iron the entire bed sheet set, but the top cuff part
Mhm.
should be nice, and I like that. I have a lot of kids and I'm busy. I don't always get to do it, but I do like it. Or
Yeah.
tablecloths, or
I do tablecloths.
all the things.
I mean, I'm not a heathen. I do iron some
I know you're
things.
not.
Maybe not my jeans. Maybe not my full sheets.
Oh my gosh,
but-
you can use this one.
Oh yeah.
It's a real straw.
I'll do.
Sorry.
I'll do this.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh,
I know.
guys,
Just go grab one of your Stanley straws. Nice sturdy straw.
that is so nice.
That's slick. Now,
That is so nice.
the
Okay.
straws also come in handy for stuffing those little limbs, which we'll show you. Okay.
That is
Do I need to
nice.
iron anything
Okay.
else? Am I good? I think we're
Um,
good.
I think. Well, we're gonna do the inside of the bunny ears, right?
Oh,
So
yes.
leave
Hello.
that iron out.
Should I? We've already pre-traced, which I don't know if you can see. Can you guys see that?
Yeah. So we just pre-traced onto some fusible webbing.
That is this part of the cute little bunny, the inside of the ears. Okay. Just so you know, that's what we're doing. Do you care if I cut those out?
Nope.
Okay.
Please do.
I'm gonna cut. And what is this?
Alright.
This is steam seam.
This is Steam-A-Seam. It's just like a double-sided fusible light. I'm sure there's other brands.
Pretty sure this is the same thing that Teresa from AI Quilter used also today
Yeah.
and raved about it.
Because I think it's just great. It's also what Collage Quilter, who is going to be
Yes.
on, is she tomorrow or Friday?
I think she's going to join us Friday, you
Yeah,
guys.
so
Oh,
she's amazing, and she is
another-
what turned
yeah.
me onto this stuff. She
Yes.
is, you guys. I'm excited for you guys to see her stuff too.
There's so many amazing presenters
I know.
throughout the week.
I'm
that-
curious what you guys are excited to try.
Yes, hopefully you're.
When we were kids, pillowcases were the items I ironed. Why is your glow board upside down?
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
The
It's the
better
temper-
to see you with,
It's
my
the tempered
dear.
mat is upside
It actually,
down.
it can
It's
go
a cam-
any direction
it-
nicely.
It
But
can go. Someone asked if we ever clean our own machines. Yes, actually,
I do clean my own machine.
I
but
do.
We get a free service like after a year. So
Well, it's like a
why
major
not?
checkup.
Like a major. Yeah.
So, but yes, I actually have like cleaned it out and tried to do the best I could, and it worked like a charm yesterday and the day before and the day before and all the things. So, of course,
Yeah, I'm gonna show how to stuff this.
yeah, you stuff
too.
that. You guys invest in hemostats. Let me just tell you right now.
These are great.
It will change your life. The first bunny I made, I didn't have a pair of hemostats. Am I saying that right?
Hemostats.
Yeah. And I was like crying. I'm not even, I could not stuff these tiny little, like I'd stick it in and then it would fall out and I couldn't get it in.
I do love it.
So I'm gonna iron this. This has not been ironed.
Okay, so you just grab them in your hemostats. I just like kind of loosely hold it so that stays, and then you just literally just stuff it in there. You guys, it's so easy. And then you kind of want the bottom foot to be a little firmer than the top of the leg. You want a little more floppy so it can bend and obviously attach easier. And this is the leg.
Again, yeah. Cute. I'm just doing these ears.
Yeah, these are fun. I will say it is kind of therapeutic
Totally.
to do the stuffing.
Well, when you're not frustrated because you have good tools, it's very
Yes.
therapeutic.
The good tools
When
make
you-
all the difference.
yeah, if
you
you
know, we're all about that at Caterpillar.
Yeah, we definitely are. If you have crappy tools, you're going to be. I kept like literally like throwing my hands up in the air and like leaving, storming out of my little room because I couldn't get the things to stuff well. And then I'd come back in a few minutes and I'd try it again. And it took me like hours. I know.
So, yep. See, that one's good. So this is like nice and firm. This one's like a little bit floppier so it can bend. So that's good. So yes, Susan says, I remember making mini bunnies with the McCall's pattern. This pattern is easier as the head and body are just one piece. I know, it's great.
It is easy.
It is so easy.
They're so fun.
I made a little fox doll for my daughter for Christmas this last year. And that was complicated because the head was like multiple pieces.
Yes.
Plus there's a bunch of hand stitching involved. The body you had to like
She did an incredible job, by the way.
stuff the body and then like hand stitch the back. Like it turned out so cute. And there's like, I will definitely make one of those again. It's like, what are you,
Do you want to touch those?
trying to do? But it's definitely like, if you want like a quick, easy, still cute project, like these are just so great.
I'm going to go get my
So
backup
I'm just
machine.
I'm just attaching the fusible one side of this to our cute little pink gingham for our, where did that iron go? Okay. I'll just do both of these really quick. All right. Okay, I'm just going to give these a quick press to like adhere that fusible. And then we'll peel off the back of that too. Now, Savannah says the right tool for the job makes all the difference.
Yeah.
It definitely does, because you don't want to be frustrated when you're crafting. That's why we abandon so many things, right? You want it to be fun, and you want that like flow, you want to reach that flow state. You don't want to be like worrying about if something's going well you want it to be easy so that it's still fun.
Come on, guys, I have a little backup machine. Let's see if I can get this one to work for our next few steps.
See if I can peel this fusible off. It does not, the back of it does not want to come off. Anyway, Carla says I tend to overstuff my toys. Okay, so I do that too.
Yes, I do it too. Which I kind of like that look personally.
I like it. I also overstuff, and I was actually telling Lindsay, because on one of my bunnies, I'm like, oh, the legs, like they just don't want to go on because I've just like stuffed
when you attach it
this
to the body
like crazy, you know, but I like that like firmer feeling. All right, well, maybe these ears are not going to go on. I cannot get the fusible off.
Nothing like a live tutorial
I know.
with a few little. Okay. Now I'm curious. There we go.
Luckily, Lindsay had a backup machine. Linda says, did you try rethreading the bobbin and the top?
You know what?
We just didn't bother with
I
it.
didn't bother.
Use Tracy says use a funnel. Okay, wait. What is a funnel? For what?
Yeah.
Use a funnel for what? I'm very
I
curious.
know. Me too. I'm like,
Oh, I got it.
good job.
Guys. Okay. There's one. Then we just place our little center of our ear here. And Carla says, when you pressed the ears, did you seal the back to the fabric? Yes. So I have it sealed on one side. I just can't get the other side of the fusible off. I just can't grip it enough to get the paper off. It's because I don't have fingernails. Like some of you guys have really pretty, you know, manicures. I'm not one of those.
You can score it. Did you know that?
No.
That's how Emily Taylor does it. She scores it. Let me show you. She scores it like this. Carefully, and then pulls it apart.
Genius.
I taught you something.
Oh yeah, Darlis just said the same thing. Scratch the fusible with a straight.
Sorry,
pen.
I was over here messing with my machine, and you're struggling, and I shouldn't.
And I've
thought about
like
that
literally always just struggled with it on the side until I can get up. You guys, that's way easier. See, we're just learning new things all the time.
You know what? That's
So much easier. Okay, all right. So here's our other ear. And isn't this cute? All right.
All
Now
right.
I'm just gonna press this
You
to
press
here
that.
really quick.
Look, I got my other machine going. It's this cute little Burnett knockoff. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Wannabe Bernina.
I know. Okay,
But it's actually a
look
really
at
good
those
machine.
cute
Oh, they
ears.
are so cute. Okay, we are going to base these
All right.
onto the bunny face, right? Is
Yep.
that the next step here?
We do, yeah. We based our ears and the arms actually, our stuffed arms. So we've already like pre-stuffed the arms. Oh, and
What should we cut that out?
let me cut out my body really quick while she gets that ready.
So, and we're going to show you that we've got all of our stuffed pieces ready to go, I think. We've got, where is that other, oh, we need to stuff this guy. That's okay, I'll do it real quick because it's so easy. So easy over here. Just going to pull this stuff out. You know what? I thought this would be the cutest little birthday party. If you get all the steps, you know, ready to go.
And just have them like make it.
Yes, or have them pick the clothes and or have them all made and they get to pick the clothes. I mean, it would be kind of time intensive. You only invite 2 girls. Just kidding.
Well, but like honestly, I mean, my 9-year-old is interested in sewing. If you kept it within, you know, just a few little friends, I bet you could do something like
Oh,
that.
you totally could.
It'd be fun.
I did a sewing, I made aprons for all of one of my little girls. It was so fun. They all went home with like a little apron, a little matching apron. And we did, so it was like a sewing / like baking little birthday party. I know, it was really cute. And
Okay, here's our little body.
okay, It's so cute. Okay, I'm just had to stuff the other arm. Maybe I overstuffed it. Again, that's I like to stuff the jeep. Like a nice stiff.
I do for sure.
Get it in there.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, and I use the straw. I love the straw to stuff them on in. Okay. Next step, right?
Next step.
Next step.
Okay, so this facing out is the wrong side, just so that you guys know. This is the cuter side because it has the face already on it.
So you want the right side up.
Right,
to
right.
baste.
I'm just saying for
okay.
the viewers,
Okay, right.
so they can tell.
Yes, I know. I was like, I swear that looked better. I did think that for a minute, and I was like, oh, this is the other way around. Okay, so we are going to baste on the ears and the cute little arms. And Karen has already, we have little markings, so you know exactly how to keep them, how to line them up so they're even on both sides.
Yes.
So we're just going to baste there. Let me turn off the light. Okay, there we go. Right here, and then we are going to pinch these like this, right?
Yeah. So you kind of pinch the ears so you get that cute little fold.
Fold, and then you flip it over and put it in the little marking area. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get my clips over here to just hold those in place, or pins, whatever you want. Oh, geez. Maybe I'll pull it out just a little bit. I just don't want to. No, I've got to do that because it's.
And I mean, you could probably, like, if you wanted to put some like interfacing in the ears, make them stand up. But these cute little floppy eared bunnies.
I know. Look how cute.
Fun.
Look how cute these little bunny ears are. They're just, I don't know. They're just so cute. That's why they're addicting. This little pattern is just so addictive to make and just easy. Okay.
She can watch her friend get assembled. Is it traumatizing?
Watching her friend. Okay, do those look okay?
Yeah, I think that looks great.
That little thing came a little bit.
And then here's our back.
Well, first we base
arms,
these on. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to move that again, and I'm going to put the arms on here. Well, you know, I might not pin it. I can just kind of hold it in place, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Fold them in like this.
Make sure that
they're like this.
so that you're.
So when they come out, they look like that. Does that make sense? Do you want to try and film me this time?
Yep, I can
see how the how this is going to this little machine does. Better not fail on me. I don't know. I'm gonna do the arm. I'm gonna do the ears first. I'm just gonna paste on those little ears. Now it's kind of thick. Whoops. Hopefully I'll. Oh, you know what? Here we go. You guys, my needle came out, my thread came out. Oh my goodness.
It's
really
not meant to be.
Oh, don't say that. Just kidding. We will get it. We will get it done.
We will get it done.
Because it's fun to show. I don't know about you guys, but I actually like watching all the little steps because I'm so visual. Not these boring steps, but just the sewing and the marking. Okay. And why are there two here? There we go. Let's pull these nice and long because this machine likes to pull them out. Okay. Again, I'm sewing at an angle on camera, so let's see how this turns out here. Woo!
There we go.
That worked. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why are there too many threads coming? You guys. Wow. Wow. Wowie.
Well, it worked. It did what it was supposed to do.
This will all be hidden. It doesn't have to be the prettiest here. Okay, now I'm gonna do this side. Pull these out. Pull this one out here.
This would, Brenda says it's so much fun to sew with children. I do think this would be a fun project
way?
to do like with kids or grandkids. Even if they can't do all the steps, there's so much that they can do.
Oh yeah.
And
They feel.
and picking out the fabrics is always so fun.
Oh my gosh! I know I'm turned around. What am I doing here? This
That
way?
That way.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh my gosh. The thing is the little markings have disappeared already, so I'm trying to line it up. Okay. And here we go. Guys, here we go. Okay. Nobody's. Okay. Can you guys see that? Looks very cute. Oh, sorry. Let me change the camera.
I'm like, I could
Look
take
how
the camera
cute.
down.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to hurry and do the arms too. And then we'll show you. Those will go a little quicker. Those ears are a little finicky here.
Do you want to switch the camera again?
Sure. You guys, maybe that's what's making me so nervous. You guys are watching. Again, it's tricky being angled,
definitely.
standing up here.
Savannah says, we like seeing the mishaps. It happens to us all.
Okay, good.
Hey, Savannah,
Oh,
bless you.
again, like 700 fabric.
I know.
Does that work? Does that look good?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Well, I'm just
It doesn't look that
I
great.
think we're close on time.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think we're actually over time.
Are we really?
Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm sorry. We're still.
You're good. No, it's so
No,
cute.
You're okay. You're okay. We just
Okay.
want to check in.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
and, like, I think
Listen, all truth be told, because that's what we do.
We are
Mhm.
truth tellers.
While you guys were working on your project, I was helping Keisha work on a project here to try to finish.
Fun.
awesome.
So we've been doing a little of everything today.
Yeah, we've been using
I
the ultra
love
and the glass and everything.
So
How come our camera's not pulling up? Can you guys not see us anywhere?
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Okay. We're just going to jump to this section. If we can still go for 2 more minutes, if not, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got 2 more minutes.
I'm gonna
2.
count you down for 60 seconds. No, just kidding. Yeah, go.
Okay. Okay. Well, the rest is pretty easy. We just wanted to show you that. So this is already stuffed. This is all we've got. Whoops, sorry, it was the wrong side. The ears attached, the arm attached. What you do is, where's that other one I just did? You just tuck everything in, all your pieces, and you layer the other,
like the back.
the back of the body,
Yep. And then
right sides together, and make sure that you don't catch when you're sewing around it, the ears or the arms, right?
yeah.
Sometimes I like roll the ears up a little bit. I don't know if you have that problem, but I was so scared because I sewed them once.
I just clip the ears together so that they stay out of my way.
Yeah.
And then like the arms.
With the arms, yeah.
And yeah, just be careful, like sewing around. You don't want to catch those, and then you'll turn the whole thing out.
Yep. And then you'll get this.
And then stuff that.
You'll get that. You'll stuff that. And before you stuff the bottom part, you attach the legs down here. You base these little cute legs down here. Then finish stuffing it and then sew the bottom.
Right.
Does that make sense? And then if your face is already stitched, great. If not,
And then
you can
then
stitch
you can
it.
just put on a cute little outfit.
Look at this outfit. Oh, this is the cutest. Okay, we're going to finish this because actually we're giving this one away
We will give it away. Yes.
to one of you lucky winners. So we're giving away 2 patterns and this bunny when we finish it. We'll finish it after.
And Marilyn, yes, the clothes patterns do come with the bunny.
Yes.
So you can make this little jacket.
This is
Pattern
so
comes with the bunny.
cute.
These
That's
little
so
overall pattern comes with the bunny. This little overall dress comes with the bunny. There's like a shorts pattern. Where's that camera? There's a shorts pattern that comes that I don't have, and then there's like a cute little hat that Lindsay has a hat, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you guys are giving away a finished bunny?
We're giving away a finished bunny. and
Oh,
2 of Minky Kim's patterns.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
I know we're giving away 2 patterns for sure, but I'll just send the finished one to my house. Just kidding.
I'll make you one.
Did
Yeah.
you register, Melody? Are you eligible?
I did not. No, I did. I think I did.
probably
I probably did. I'm sure I did.
I'll make you one because I have so many. I'll just give
I
you
think
one.
that should count. They're so cute, you
My
guys.
son
They
would-
are cute.
They're cute and they
They're
are
way
so
cute.
fun. Your grandbaby would love one.
Yeah,
Yes.
Keisha. They are so easy. You cannot, if you can quilt, if you can sew a straight line, like you can do this.
All of those are question marks.
Those are
Karen.
all question
Those
marks
are
for
all
us.
very high question marks.
Oh my gosh, let's just put this, even though she's not finished over here. Let's dress her up.
Just dress her up.
Okay, should we
I
pick
love
the
how
winner?
Minky like comes up with the shorts and the hat and the jacket and all the
Yes.
little accessories. It's like the paper dolls where you add the little things.
Yes.
It's so cute.
I know, they are,
They are
so,
so
cute.
cute. And
Don't say
it's
paper
like
dolls
these
because
are
that makes us
all-
sound old.
We are old.
American Girl dolls.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
No, they're
yeah.
still alive and well. You're not too old.
Yeah,
to-
see?
they're
Thank you,
around.
Lindsay.
We
What
were
are
talking
paper
about
dolls are?
Cabbage Patch dolls. Remember those?
We do remember Cabbage Patch dolls.
Oh, I love Cabbage Patch dolls. I think I still have one.
She still
Wait.
has hers. Keisha still has hers.
Oh my, you guys, we have to show you
Yeah.
really quick all the cute things that she has on her
I know, you
website.
guys. And like
at
all
that.
the cute fabrics. Like these are all her fabrics. She's just a very talented artist.
We gotta do an overhead here. Guys, look at all these labels. I was
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
drinking one night and
You
ordered
guys.
hundreds and thousands of these cute little labels. Look at
I
these
know.
patterns. Or
So
these,
cute.
So cute.
Every time I mean, look at this.
Love
Like,
Minky Kim.
It screams Lindsay.
It does scream Lindsay a little bit.
oh, what? All these patterns?
Yes.
those labels.
No, they're so cute. I think they
They're
scream
really,
everybody.
I don't know, you guys.
They're so
very
cute.
So
They are
cute, you guys.
so fun. This
Super
is just-
talented. Okay, should we give away those patterns really quick?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's give away those
Let
patterns.
everybody
So-
go. Get back to their life.
We have two patterns from Minky Kim. Are they for the bunnies or are they for something else?
They are this Meadow Friends pattern. Where's our little picture?
right here.
You guys have them right there, right?
Okay, it's this. Oh, I guess our camera's not working. It's
What?
this? We have 2 of these Meadow Friends patterns to give away. Our
Great.
front one isn't
Sorry.
working,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Our 2 of these Meadow Friends patterns to give away, and then we will send a finished bunny
To a lucky winner.
lucky winner as well. So
Okay, so for the 2 patterns that Minky Kim donated for us, we have chosen those winners already from our VIP list.
Yes.
Yay.
awesome.
So Eric has those winners. He's going to pop those on the screen, one after the other, and we're super excited. I'm a little jealous that I didn't get to win that, but that's okay. I registered, but that's fine. I won't win it. It's okay.
Registered.
Okay.
It's fine.
You're a
Congrats.
host.
Whatever. I'm a hostess. I can't win. So the winners,
Andrea
Well,
Lover
one
and
has
Anastasia
15.
Henderson.
Congratulations, Andrea Lover and Anastasia Henderson. You guys get the pattern, and Denise Martinez, you get the bunny.
You get the bunny.
yes.
Yay!
So we have, since you signed up as a VIP, we have your email addresses. So we will reach out to you guys to get your mailing addresses, and we will get those prizes shipped off for you guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Guys, this
Well,
has
that sounds
been
good. Thank
so
you.
guys,
fun.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Karen and Lindsay.
It
This
has
has been so
much
fun. It's
Thank
So
you.
cute.
Bunny's so cute. And
Thank
thank you
you
to
everybody who stuck with us through all
Yes.
of our technical difficulties. We super
Right, apparently
appreciate
that's
it, and
my
thanks for
fault.
being
I broke the glass.
active and encouraging. And
I don't know if you were here earlier, but Keisha admitted to breaking her husband's mirror this morning. So we
So
all,
I've cursed us all. So
all of the
I'm
bad luck
sorry.
is Keisha's
I love
fault.
that he has his own mirror. That's good.
Yeah. So that's what happened. But
Okay.
Thank
well,
you
we
guys.
blame it on that.
so, hey, if there's anything in the world that we can blame on the husbands, that's what we do.
Yes.
for sure.
Mirror
for
was
sure.
slippery.
So
Oh
that's
my
what we do.
gosh.
So it's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you guys again
Thank
so
you,
very
guys.
much. We
you,
will we
always.
see you guys on our elite call later, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
we'll
we
be
will be
there.
there.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So if you've signed up for Elite, then you are able to come back and ask questions, Karen
Yes.
and Lindsay.
Okay.
We'll be
Thank
there.
you, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you
Thank
later.
We'll see you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
How much
so
fun.
intimidated to make that bunny, but I would love to make it.
Well,
It'd be
this
so
is-
fun.
This is so because we admit to things here. Because this is a safe place
is a
and we
safe-
don't judge.
It is safe.
Um,
place.
for those of you that has followed us for a little while, you know that I buy projects when I go to shows. Keisha has the most, like, all of her kids are cute, but she has the cutest Xander, who is so adorable.
He's got the biggest heart in the universe.
We just want to bubble wrap him before we send him off into the world, because he's the best thing ever.
He's starting to get a little older now.
But he is like obsessed with all kinds of stuffed animals. And that's why you were like, I wish I could make that for him. We were at a show in Paducah, and the booth across from us had these super cute kits to make these stuffed animals. And I bought a kit so that I could make it for him. And making stuffed animals it's hard. It's
this one
because
seems a little easier.
Well, that last part that Lindsay was talking about, when she was like, when you sew the back to the front, you have to be careful to not catch the ears or the legs.
Yeah.
I kept
these other
I started his and I kept doing that. And so I had to stop, and because it's on timeout right now.
That's
But I'm still working on it.
That's okay.
It'll be fine.
That's okay.
We'll get there one day. He might have his own kids when I get there, but we'll get there one day. Guys, today has been so much fun, and we wish we could stay all day.
I know, that would be fun. But we have some giveaways.
We have some giveaways to do.
When will we?
So
when will the live with demo people?
Linda, for the
elite
at 2:30 Mountain Time.
Yes. So
yes.
we'll stop this at 2, and then we'll take a little potty break, and then we'll come back at 2:30.
Yes, we'll come back at 2:30 with the link that you got in your email.
Yes.
Yes. So we have had so much fun today.
So much fun. You guys, I learned a lot.
We've learned a lot. Keisha started working on a project while we were off camera.
Teresa was amazing.
Oh my
Robbie,
gosh.
Amy cracked me up. And then, of course, we always love our Sew and Spill girls.
Yes.
You guys, it's been a fun day, but we have more tomorrow.
We have more tomorrow.
We do, but we have some giveaways.
We do have some giveaways. So what we've decided to do today for our giveaways, we showed, first of all, we totally forgot. Guys, earlier we showed our flip and fold bundles.
Yes. We forgot. There's
totally
something
forgot
else in the bundle.
In the bundle, if you choose to buy the bundle, there's something else in that bundle that we totally forgot to show you guys. So we want to show you that really quick. It is our clamp light. We earlier gave away some of our mini clamps with suction clamp to your rulers, and those are fantastic. This is kind of that on steroids. So it's a little bit bigger, so it's better for bigger rulers. And it clamps on with this little lever here, and then you push it down, close that up, and that clamps onto your ruler. So it's very similar to how the little ones work. However, it also has
a light.
So this works really well with the flip and folds, because our glow light boards already have light.
Yes.
But our flip and folds don't. And so
or any of your normal cutting mats that you use currently, you can use this on your ruler and it will shine on, because we don't have, this is our light board, but it's not lit right now. So that way you can see where you're cutting.
You can put it directly to the side where you're cutting. Wait, can you see that? No, back towards me. Hold on, backwards. It's hard to move because of that grippy surface. Okay, so you can put it here. I usually put it on a long ruler and I angle it out to where I'm headed.
The front.
Because but you can put it wherever. The best thing about this is when you're holding it down, you're not using your fingers to hold your ruler. You're using your arm muscles instead. So that's better, especially if you have tired fingers, arthritis, things like that.
Or you want to keep your fingers out of the way in a safe spot.
Or you don't want to cut your finger with your rotary color.
Yes.
So that is included in those flip and fold bundles that we showed you earlier.
The big flip and fold 48 or the flip and fold 36. So those bundles are already curated on the website for you and discounted.
Yes.
And then as you buy more, you save more. And then you can use your VIP discount, or if you have the elite discount, you can use that discount on top of it.
All of those things. Yes. That is correct. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to give some things away.
Yes, we are.
First of all,
10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes to give some stuff away. We're going to give things away for those that registered for the VIP. Those are already accounted for. Maybe we should spin also.
Yeah. Should we do a real quick spin to win?
Should we do a spin to win before we announce our winners?
Or should we do it after? So they all have to stay.
Let's do it after. Okay. So first of all, we have a prize of, guys,
the Ultra Light Board. You guys, this is the best light board. Oh, I just turned it up. Look at how bright
Look at that.
Look at we're completely dark now. You can't see us.
We're calling in the spaceships. Look at that. So,
Oh, I unplugged it. Sorry.
somebody wins this Glow Ultra.
Yes. And Eric's gonna
Um,
put
So if you're looking for
Oh,
the
special
special
bundles.
bundles, okay, we'll put that back up there too. Okay. So many things we've got to get done
okay. Sorry.
before we end. We got so
we're-
many things.
Okay.
Okay.
So
First of all,
somebody's gonna win the Ultra light board, you guys. This is
Eric,
This is
can
an
you post
amazing
the
light
winner of the Ultra Light board, please? Good luck to everybody that signed up as a VIP. Yes,
I keep
it's okay.
unplugging
It's
it.
like right there.
I know I keep unplugging it. I apologize.
We suggest you plug it in on the other
Away
side,
from you,
not where you are.
not where your
but
legs are?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Did he hear us?
I don't know. I think he's trying to do 800 things.
Yes, I think he is. He's a little busy.
He's trying to do he's trying to answer
Okay,
all the
here
questions,
is
find all the, okay. The winner, wait, no, you already did those, I think.
Were the
Those were the Mickey Kin winners.
sorry, Eric. Oh.
Oh, they weren't? Are you sure? Yeah, those were the Mickey Kim winners. We're doing the
No.
Ultra winner.
Yeah, the ultra winner is Rose Tees from Tucson, Arizona. I don't
Thank
know
you.
if you're seeing like a lag. It's probably that.
Oh,
we
maybe
probably
we have a
are.
lag. Okay, sorry. So Rose is the winner of our, we're going to let Eric just read them so he doesn't have to keep, you want to just read them?
Read them, Eric?
So you don't have to keep posting them up there? Or do you want me to read them?
It's fine. I can read them.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna
Okay.
be easier.
Rose, congratulations, Rose.
Rose
Yeah.
Reese,
Tees.
Tice.
Ties.
Tice.
Rose, you win the Glow Ultra. We will reach out to you to get your shipping address for that. And then we are giving away our tempered glass mat that you can iron on top of a light board. It's loud. And the winner of our tempered glass mat is
Terry Hall from Lovington,
Terry-
New Mexico.
Terrell Hall from Lovington, New Mexico. Yes.
Yes.
Then we are giving away our swivel rotating mat. Oh, you put it away.
Yeah, sorry, it's far away.
That's how I almost fell. Our swivel rotating mat is
Cindy.
The swivel. The swivel goes to Cindy Henson.
Cindy
Cindy
Henson
Len-
from Oregon,
Len-
Legolas, Oregon.
Thank you.
Our
Then
flip and fold 48 foldable cutting mat goes to
Denise Neeler from
Denise
Elk Illinois.
from Elk Grove Village, Illinois.
All right.
And
And then-
then our last one of our
Is-
pre-registered giveaways is our, oh, it's stuck. Hold on.
Is our flip and fold 36, which is half the size of our 48. Little one right there.
And that goes to
That goes to Lynn Mastra from
Lynn
Lamont,
Mastrid
Yeah,
from Lamont, Illinois.
Illinois.
So congratulations to all of those
Yay!
winners. We will
Thank you,
reach out
thank
to you
you.
guys to get your mailing addresses for all that stuff. So congrats for that.
And
But-
thank you for signing up to be a VIP. Because
Yes.
you were entered to win all of these great prizes.
All of these prizes.
And if you have not signed up for VIP, please
still
do
can.
so because we have more prizes to give tomorrow.
we have more prizes every day. Plus, guys, at the very end on Friday, at the end, we have a grand prize, which is
A lot of things.
Let's
Let's do a spin to win real quick.
yeah, we'll
told
do
them
a
we would.
spin to win before we leave. But
Yeah, we have a few minutes.
we have a few minutes. But Friday, at the end of Friday, it's the grand prize, which is it's not all the things, but it's
It's
a lot of the things. So yes. So congrats to all of those pre-registered winners, but we want to do a spin to win for those of you that have stuck with us all day.
Yes, thank
And we
you
so
much.
very much appreciate it.
I hope
um,
you've enjoyed the day.
Yeah,
It's been a
it's
good
been so
day.
fun.
Good day.
It's your turn to ask a question.
No, it's not. Oh,
Yes,
it is. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna spin this. We're gonna see what we're playing for. Fat quarter bundle bag.
Fat quarter bag.
Okay.
Okay, so your question is going to be
Ask the question and then we can show the bag.
Okay. All right. This is close to my heart because how many of you cut yourself?
With your rotary cutter?
Put a 1 in the comments if you cut yourself with your rotary blade, and put a 2 if you have not, and knock on wood, are not going to. So 1s and 2s, 1s and 2s.
I'm not going to.
Not going to. Good job.
I'm not going to. So this is our fat quarter bundle bag, you guys. This is our fat quarter bundle bag. This is how it comes to you. And
Nice
the reason
plastic.
I'm showing this to you is so you all understand fat quarter bundles don't come with the bag.
Yes, no,
just
fat-
the bag.
See, look how thin that is. There's
Just the
no fat
bag.
quarters in there.
But this bag is so great. So it's double padded.
Look at all those ones.
It has an extra,
I feel you. I feel you,
Tracy says
friends.
we have to do shots. It has an extra storage pocket here, and it has these seat belts. Now, what's the good thing about these seat belt guys? For those of you that have been following us, you might know that I'm a little obsessed with fat quarter bundles. The thing about this fat quarter bundle bag that is so amazing, your fat quarter bundles will fit right in here. And these seat belts
Hold them in.
will help hold it in. They're dropping.
Oh, somebody said I have cut myself so many times I could probably cut myself with a spoon.
That's so funny. So this will hold your fat quarter bundles. So it is so great for a fat quarter bundle bag. It's also really good. This fat quarter bundle is a little bit too tall.
Yeah.
My tildes are too tall. That's okay. I got a shorty.
Here.
Oh yeah, I got shorties over here. Okay. Put that right in there.
Just look to your left, look to your right. You'll find a fat quarter bundle bag. Or I mean a fat quarter bundle.
You will find a fat quarter bundle here everywhere. But this is a really good project bag. It's a really good supply bag. It's a really good kind
That's
of
how I brought
anything
all
bag.
the cameras and the
Yeah.
tools we needed for today's live. I brought it all in the fat quarter bundle bag because it's a great size.
Look
It
at that.
fits everything. Look at that.
It has a padded shoulder strap, has a padded briefcase handle. It has Keisha's favorite part, so you can slide that on a suitcase or a rolling
'cause
cart.
if you're traveling and you need to bring things, you can just put it in your fat quarter bundle bag.
Yes. Now, also, if you guys signed up as a VIP, you're going to get a coupon in your email for a certificate for a free fat quarter bundle bag. But right now, we're giving away a free fat quarter bundle bag for those of you that put 1s and 2s in the comments. And Eric is going to choose one of those. So, Eric,
who's going to get a bag?
Who's getting a fat quarter bundle bag?
Maryland virus.
Oh, Marilyn.
Yay, Maryland.
She won earlier too.
Yep.
See what happens when you stick around? You also get a fat quarter bundle bag, Marilyn. So I think you already emailed us, but if you'll
for your
email me
mini
again,
clips.
that would be great.
You're getting to see, you guys stick around. You can maybe win 2 prizes. in a
Marilyn
day.
won 2 prizes.
Look at that. It happens.
Look at that. It happens.
Real life right now. Real life.
I can't believe it. We have had so much fun today.
We have.
You guys, we've had so much fun today. Please come back tomorrow. We will be
Yes.
back here, not here in this. We're going to be at Keisha's house
We're going to
tomorrow.
be at my studio.
But at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Mountain Time, we have lots of fun stuff coming up tomorrow. We have Georgina Lewis with Petting Fabric that is going to do a demo for us.
We have Megs and me.
We have Megs and me, cutest little mother-daughter team. Love them. We also have Nina Snyder that is like foundation paper piecing queen
She's the
extraordinaire.
queen of
She's
foundation paper piecing.
amazing. You just tracked again.
Okay, good.
But that's okay because we got to go.
Take a drink.
I don't want to go. I'm drinking water. Oh, shoot. Okay.
We're gonna
work on our cameras.
I'm gonna do a sage ritual tonight to like get rid of the bad juju because it's hard today.
Does the way it work, like if you break another mirror, does it cancel out the first one?
I know.
Does that happen? Because we could find something else to break.
I could probably break another thing.
Yeah. So Carla has this cute little, I want to win something. I want you to win something too, Carla. There's 2 ways to win something for our events. You can sign up as a VIP for free. Just need your email address and you will be entered in to win all of those giveaways, the ones from our presenters, the products that we present throughout the day.
Random products sometimes.
Sometimes those are all for the VIPs if you sign up for that. During the live event, we will do a spin to win randomly. And if you're here, you can win that.
Yeah,
so we like
do
to give
those
stuff
all-
away all
yeah.
over the time. So all of that. So yeah, Norm, we got to try to figure out how to turn that tracking off.
Tomorrow we're gonna be like experts in our cameras. Maybe we'll read the instruction books.
Yeah. Do we have an
Okay.
instruction book?
We do.
Okay.
I
Carla,
have it.
thank you. You're very kind. You guys, thank you for a beautiful day. We so appreciate so much that you would spend your day with us and
Thank
take
you.
that time. And we will be back tomorrow morning
Yes,
at
we
10
will.
a.m.
We will.
Yeah.
And if you're elite, we'll see you in about
About
half an hour for the after party.
Yeah, for the after party. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Have a great rest of your day.